your dick off, man.
Don't cut your dick off,
Don't
man.
cut your dick
Come
off,
on,
man.
Wade, man.
That shit funny. That shit funny, Marlon.
For sure.
Even if you don't use it.
I've never seen these noodles. I've never
And then you
seen
got to
these.
bring them shits out on stage.
I'm gonna take one with me
Yeah. Like the bootsy boot.
to set it off.
Yeah. Is that what they call?
Nah, they should be called to set it off.
They should be definitely called.
Set it off noodles.
Leave it to right.
Yeah. Oh, you ready? Okay. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Ahead of the Curb. We have a great episode. I want to introduce you guys to a newcomer, Marlon. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm gonna put my Key Sweat on for y'all today. You know, he
Here
got
you
that
go.
speech impediment. Hey,
Here you
this is
go.
the Sweat Hotel, and I am Key Sweat.
So
How you doing, baby?
Marlon is a comedian.
You are too. You are too.
I'm a comedian too, but he really be out here on stage. He tours with Brandon T. Jackson. What's the movies he been in?
Lottery Ticket.
Yeah.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
You don't claim Big Mama, so.
Okay, yeah, he did Big Mama. Yeah, so he's a comedian. Me and Marlon used to have a radio show together, but we got fight on our day off. That's a story for another time.
That's a real story.
We got fight on our day off, and then we have Raquel.
What up? What up?
How you
what
doing?
up?
No, you better
Yeah,
make
come
love.
with
You
it.
better make love to this mic, girl.
Come with it.
And am I supposed to grab
Oh,
it?
she
and...
put the two. Okay, do it again.
Y'all
you
know
do it?
how I do.
Do you do it with two?
Two. We can't start like
Okay,
this.
we can.
No, yes we can.
We
Do
gonna
it
start
again.
like that.
Do it again.
We gonna start like that. So this is Raquel,
What
y'all.
up, y'all? You know who I am.
Yeah,
They know me.
Y'all
They know
who
me.
she is
I've
with the
been
crazy
here.
stories. So let's get right into
All
it.
right.
What we doing?
So
Let's
we
go.
have a group chat.
Uh,
We say this every time. We have the wildest group chat ever. So in the group chat, it's our safe space. It's me, her, and another girl, another flight attendant named Bree. What up, Bree?
What up, Bree?
And we just come to the group chat and we say the craziest things like, y'all, this what happened. So yesterday, it was my turn because it's always Raquel. Raquel's always the one to come into the group chat and say crazy stuff. But yesterday it was me. So
Uh-oh.
So I was talking to this guy, like just
Oh, you get
met
right
him.
into it.
Yeah, I'm getting into it.
No fat on the story.
I was talking to this guy, and he asked me to piss on him.
Okay, golden showers.
Yeah, golden shower. He asked me to and sniff my booty.
He wants you to pee on him, and he wants you to sniff his ass.
No.
He want to sniff your ass.
Yeah.
He's a weird nigga.
Yeah. I couldn't do
Black
it.
dude.
Black.
God damn.
Black.
City boys taking the L on this.
Man, so that was what happened, and that's like weird to me. Like it's people out here with some weird kinks and fetishes, and I was just thrown off by that. Like I couldn't do that.
And what was my response?
Did you do it?
Did you?
Right, because
No,
okay.
no, I can't do that.
And the reason I asked that is because y'all know, everybody knows I'm
Yeah.
single, so I'm actively dating, right?
Yeah.
I'm actively dating.
Yeah.
That ain't so unheard of.
Would you do it?
We ain't talking about me.
No, we are now.
Me.
We
We're
are
not
now.
talking about
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Is money involved?
Oh.
So okay. Long story short, she would do it.
Yeah.
She'll
you would
do it.
I'll probably do it in the pool or something.
In the pool?
In the pool.
I mean, at least he could have been discreet with it.
It depends on the situation, but I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I probably would.
You would do that? You would?
It would depend, but I ain't gonna say no. I absolutely would not.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
we got to get
Don't
a
leave it at
hotel
that.
because I'm not cleaning up no
Yeah,
piss.
like,
Like,
I'm
where
doing
would-
none of that.
Where would this happen at? Like in the bed? Like
I know where it would happen at, but I'll tell you
The shower?
another time because we have. Damn
What?
it, Kirby.
we getting into it.
You know, you can buy rubber beds. You can, people who have those types of kinks,
Yeah.
like they do that kind of stuff. And when you're in places like when you're in clubs, like when you're in swingers clubs or things like
Trapeze.
She's trying to say it low when you're in swingers clubs. When you're in swingers
When you
clubs.
in a
When you're in
swinger club, they
trapeze.
got a rubber bed for you. They got Clorox. They got
Okay.
so. You know, people do things.
Okay.
Now, that's not my thing.
Okay.
I'm not R. Kelly. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But hey, they out here, and I'm gonna give you this. maybe 2 out of 5 of your homeboys, if you got them, would be down.
Yeah.
To get peed on, I mean, at least be discreet with it. I'm like, hey, squirt on me. Like, at least
Call it
that.
Just say
so
squirt.
So would you let a woman do that to you?
No, because a lot of people don't drink enough water now.
Oh,
so
it's gonna be that Gatorade
that ammonia,
that,
that ammonia
fried
piece.
chicken,
dark yellow,
a cup of water a day.
The shit that burn your
look
eyes.
like some Mountain Dew.
It's not Sunny D.
Hey, that shit that when they pee on the floor is sticky.
Ew.
That mean they ain't drinking water.
It's a no for you.
It's
a no for me, possibly the pool. And it's
a maybe.
And it's a maybe.
It's a maybe. I mean,
okay.
Sometimes when I smell pee, I just go flip a mattress. I don't care who mattress it is. I'm like, somebody peed. Let me just do the protocol.
Pee lingers.
But it not if you drink a whole lot of water.
Okay.
How long is that gonna get through your system though? Because it take a couple of gallons.
Right, but you have to be a person that normally drinks water.
Okay.
It's not like, I'm gonna piss on him Wednesday.
I just thought that was weird because it hasn't been a long time that I've known this person, and just
he jumped right into it.
Just like he nasty. So it's like if you come out the gate with that, then what else? Like,
I mean,
because
at least start off.
Shit on you next.
It works.
Yeah,
sometimes.
He definitely probably would.
Wow. Some people.
Some people like shit. Some people like this shit.
What's the football player? They said Odell was into that. Remember that was in the story.
He like to get shitted
that
on.
He liked to be defecated on.
What pleasure
no, I'm absolutely
is
not doing that.
That's nasty.
It ain't no money.
That's
it ain't
nasty.
I'm absolutely not doing that. I'm playing shit.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
What's
you
popping in my head
shit,
now is 2 girls, 1 cup, and I can't.
Oh, I remember that.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah, that's when you talk about shit. That's what I'm like.
I don't even like to hear girls.
I don't even know what that is, but I heard it and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, but yeah.
So that was like a crazy thing.
Blast from the past.
But yeah, so
see the thing I've seen most. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like as far as kinks, I've learned that there's just no limit to what turns people on, men and women.
Yeah.
I don't even say I'm a freak no more. I'm like, because y'all done took it to a whole nother
It's
realm.
like, what? I'm damn near a virgin compared to what people like out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Pornhub got how many categories now? I'm like, yo, what is this?
What is that? Right?
Yo, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I've never seen this. And I click on it. I'm like, y'all can have that shit.
Like, you ever seen amputee porn?
Make love to a vase.
Like,
you ain't got no arms or legs.
On this side, like you jumping on this, you gonna ride his
no arms, no legs.
You make love to a vase.
Yeah, like stick your elbow in me.
No
like,
arms.
What the hell?
Yeah. So it's a lot of weirdos.
It's a lot of sick shit.
I'm not a freak no more. I'm good. I've turned in my freak card. We good.
So
I'm just a normal. I'm a normal nigga. Like.
So let me ask you this. Has a woman ever made a strange request to you and you just been like, what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
She wanted to peg. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Oh, wow.
I'm not doing that. She's like, well, my ex used to let me. I'm like, your ex is a bitch ass nigga.
Wow.
I'm not letting you do this shit.
That's how you feel about it. We've had
we had conversations about this.
She wanted to peg me.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm not doing that. No.
What about a finger?
No.
2 out of your homeboys is out here doing that. 2 out of 5.
Where you getting this? Everything I say, she like, 2 of your homeboys probably doing this shit. I'm
2
like,
out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Percentage? Because I'm not good at math.
Shit, Kirby gonna say, what you gonna say? 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
Kirby giving them 4 out of 5. I'm giving them 2.
This is Atlanta.
Okay, so she said she wanted you to peg her. How did that come up?
She wanted to peg me.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Because I don't think it's called pegging when we do it.
Yeah, she wanted to peg me.
Yeah.
Cause she came out with like this little chastity belt on. What is this? A cute little belt. I'm like, we'll go in the middle. She was like I'm like, we'll go right there.
She did that.
She gave me that look. She gave me that look. I'm like, well, whatever you about to do, it's not gonna happen.
Was she upset when you said no? Like, did she seem?
It's like it was a disappointment. She was like, well, I used to have fun with my ex doing this and all this shit. I'm like, I'm not your ex.
Wow,
I'm not your ex.
That's crazy. So
sorry, like I ruined the mood for the night, but I was happy I did. I'm like, you're not about to do that because you go to motherfucking Starship, you see the motherfucking dildos on the wall that's the size of your fucking forearm. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Fuck out of here. Even if it's little, no.
Long and hard.
No, I'm good. Baby arms. No, I'm good. 2 out of 5 niggas that in my
I think it's 3.5.
Cause that 0.5 one, he a drunk night away.
You just gotta convince him a little more.
Yeah, you gotta make him comfortable.
Yeah, he just gotta be comfortable.
And I didn't know dudes was doing that. I didn't.
Yes.
Dudes are doing
very much
do.
so.
They out here.
I felt out the loop. I'm like, this happens. I'm like, here or everywhere. She's like, everywhere. I'm like,
these new niggas, they a little different.
Yeah,
they they're more adventurous.
Yeah.
I'm not that adventurous. I don't even get on roller coasters.
They very sexual.
Yeah, very sexual.
They are.
Because like on our first podcast, that was one of the first stories we came into where
I had been like, you know, kicking it with this guy. Like we were friends, but we hook up for a couple of years.
And she
cleared her voice on that.
Yeah, because a long story short, it was.
She fucked his ass.
Yeah, he wanted to get pegged, but I just
and she was in there digging deep.
Yeah, because I was shocked, surprised, and kind of upset that he lied.
It's funny. So you doing it? You like you bitch ass nigga. Like,
she was.
And then finally he like, ow, and you like.
After she was like ramming it, she was like, but he wasn't saying shit. So I'm like, oh, he
so the whole time you get stroked out, you losing respect for this nigga.
And the whole time, and that's how it was. And I hate that about
it
because
such an odd combination.
It was gone. Yeah. It was just something he automatically went to friend zone.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
But you already fucking him, so I'm like, you.
And it's automatically that was it. It was like every.
You're like, this nigga ain't got it. He getting a second date. He ain't getting a second date. But I'm about to tear his ass up. Though. This is the last time.
No more. Yeah, this was and this wasn't nobody knew either. This was nobody knew. It wasn't new. Yeah. So it really shook me because.
Said, ow.
After she had done put 9 inches in there, she took the
whole 9 inches.
Because it wasn't no peg. Yeah, this was actually
this is not a
light skinned Jerome.
Yeah, light skinned Jerome. So okay,
wait a minute.
Okay.
What?
We got
get right in it. So
Raquel has a dildo, and his name is
light skinned Jerome.
That's the name.
Why is his name light skinned Jerome? What color is
light
it?
Skin.
And his name Jerome.
And his name Jerome.
You got a white dildo?
He's not white.
He's light skinned.
He ain't white. He light skinned. And his cousin, Kirby, though, his cousin, he got a cousin.
Pablo.
Named Pablo.
Yeah.
Pablo and light skinned Jerome cousins. It's a long story, but just know that they got names. So anyway, Jerome,
And our dildos are cousins.
They're the same size?
They different colors.
I said all the same size.
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Pablo was just a different color.
Yeah.
This nigga got tore up by a dildo named Pablo?
Yeah.
No, by light skinned Jerome.
Yeah, it was Jerome.
Pablo don't go inside of men.
Yeah, Pablo's strictly for the ladies.
Yeah. Well, light skinned Jerome.
She came in the room. Ooh. I say Jerome in the house. This nigga too. Your dildo got a gold tooth. My tooth is.
He swang like it. He got big dick confidence. So.
Is that what you say? Is that what you saying when you come in with? Oh. I say Jerome's in the. What do you call? We used to call Gina. What's up, red bone?
He was red.
Okay, with you.
Junk in the trouble.
Stop, please. I have tears.
Oh my God. Yeah, my lashes is coming loose. My lashes is coming loose.
Okay.
My lashes is coming loose. But
Oh shit. Stop. We gotta stop. I got tears in my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to the listeners. So we are really crying.
Right now. So every flight attendant got one. They have one. We all have them. Every flight attendant has one.
Y'all that lonely?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we be gone like 3-4 days a week.
By yourself.
There's niggas in these cities.
Yeah, I know.
Man, you can't do that.
I'm not.
There's some girls who do that, but we
contrary
can't
to popular belief, I'm not out here like that. Like I'll go on dates, but I'm not.
Y'all got a
dildo
community.
Yeah. Oh, it's
so light skinned Jerome has had men before. So
that's a lot of cleaning off. It's a lot of cleaning off you got to do. You can see everything
Jerome,
on that.
He hasn't been used since.
Okay. You got a new one? No. Oh, you just.
So you haven't followed up after?
Well, I got something different, but that's a different story. Yeah. That's a different show.
Oh, okay.
You gonna have to retire light skin Jerome.
Okay, Marlon, behave yourself.
It's crazy, y'all. My daughter asked me to keep the show PG so she could watch. I said, you'll never be able to watch this. I already called my daddy. Yeah. I already called my dad and said, if you see some shit and you see my face, just don't watch it.
I hope my
just
daddy
keep going. He was like, okay, thanks for letting me know. He don't want this smoke.
They can't see this.
You got to give me this clip.
They can't
I'm
see
posting this clip on my page.
We got to. This is funny. So so a girl has asked you to peg for. So let me ask you this. What is it like, right? All right. So we always hear how women say men ain't shit. It's not a lot of good guys out here. And then I be hearing men say, nah, these women ain't shit. They really the ones who not shit. So is it that bad out here in the dating pool for men?
Everybody ain't shit. For real, for real.
That's how it is.
So I mean, women can be ain't shit and men can be ain't shit. You know, it's good
who
people out
shitter?
Here. Ooh, shit.
Yeah. Tell the truth.
I'm friends with both ones that ain't shit. It's more women.
Who's
y'all leading
shit?
By a little bit.
No.
Y'all leading by a little bit.
Women?
Just a little bit.
Women? I feel like I have tears on my eye. Is my face good? Do I have tears?
No, you good. No, you good. No, women
I
lead.
Just don't understand. Like, I can't believe that this came out your mouth.
No, I said a little bit. Not by a lot, but y'all winning by a little bit.
Women don't cheat.
You a goddamn
we take
lie.
care of the house.
Yeah, y'all cheat.
Black women don't. I know they was like
y'all
black.
Yeah, this
women, it's like
women.
Black women are so loyal to a fault. It's like our DNA don't even know how to do no sneaky shit.
Right.
Don't make that face.
You know how many married women I smashed out?
Were they black?
Yes. Only time I dated out my race and she was like Hispanic. That's it. I don't mess with white girl. But these were black
like
women.
The pink meat?
Not really. I don't like unseasoned chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm good.
It's turkey butt.
I'm good.
That's what I think of.
Light skin Jerome.
So so
he light skin though. He's
when
not
it
white.
comes to men and women, you think that women
It's about a little bit.
Are a little more savage than men.
Is it because of how we do it? Is it because we're more we're more creative? We cover our bases.
Nah, y'all cry when y'all get caught, and then it feel bad.
Well, that's if
you
all
make
else
a nigga,
fails,
you make a nigga that didn't do shit feel bad. Like
if y'all could do it, you would.
If black women did cheat, it's probably like out of retaliation or something.
Right?
Yeah, not just she
it's
out
reactive.
here.
Out of retaliation, y'all don't need to react. Y'all don't need to
we
retaliate.
want to take care of y'all. We want to look out for you.
Yeah.
We want to. No, we can be vindictive
for sure.
You know, because it's usually reactive.
Yeah.
If everything is good at home, we're not really going out dancing. You know, and we're not going out doing this. Men cheat when everything is wonderful.
The wind could go like,
y'all like, ooh, this gonna be more
excellent.
It's gonna be better.
You cook him breakfast and he finna go.
From my personal
calories on the next.
I'm gonna speak on me.
Okay.
A couple of my relationships have overlapped. They have because
overlap.
No, overlap. So one wasn't done before I headed into another one.
Wow.
But it was done to the point where we wasn't sleeping together. We wasn't doing nothing. It just wasn't officially over yet. I peace out when I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here no more.
Okay.
It's not because you were mad at me one day and I'm like, I'm going to get some pussy, I'll be back type shit. No, like this was a long time coming. So a couple of them do overlap, but I wasn't fucking any of them, when I got into a new type of thing.
But you was entertaining others.
To an extent.
So
to an extent,
not from you, because you're an exception. Because it sounds like what you're saying is that if you're happy in your relationship, then you good.
Yeah.
But it's you see homeboys.
It's other, yeah.
2 out of 5 of your homeboys.
That's our favorite.
2 out of 5. I say 3.5.
Is happy in a relationship and dipping in some other shit just cause.
They are, and we warned the homies one time. I'm like, hey, bro, like, come on now.
So men do warn their homeboys when they have a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what y'all say?
Not too many times though, because like, hey, nigga, you trying to fuck my wife or something?
Right.
I'm like, no, nigga, but I'm like, yo, she, you in a good space, nigga, because you fucked this up. You ain't sleeping on my couch. Like, so we try to warn the nigga beforehand, but if after one warning, I'm like, this nigga gonna keep doing it.
Because we always imagine y'all like, hey, she got some homegirls.
Yeah,
we gonna ask if you got the homegirls, but I'm like, yo, like. You get one warning from me. I'm like, hey, bro, chill. Like, she good people's nigga. So we do warn these niggas. But if my dude's single and he's just fucking these hoes, I'm like, shit, do your thing, homie. Shit, you ain't attaching nobody.
Do women warn their girls? Like that's.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I was trying to think, do we hold each other accountable?
Y'all be like, who dick bigger? All right, we about to go over here.
No, stop.
Who dildo bigger?
No, stop. No, but I'm trying to think, like, do women tell, like, nah, that's a good shit? I don't think we ever. Nah,
because it sound different. Like,
yeah,
it's hard to. If one of my homegirls did that, I'm gonna be like,
and we probably don't even know she cheating because women when they not black women but women.
Well, if
woman.
I'm out cheating because I'm a woman again, is after so many times of trying to fix whatever or I'm unhappy. I'm not cheating. I'm not gonna cheat anyway because I know how to leave. I will dip out.
I'll peace out in a heartbeat.
I'll leave before
I fall back. You think I'm dead?
Yeah.
Like I fall back to a fault.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've seen is when women have gone through so much. If you gone through so much with somebody and a girl is like, well, that's a good nigga. He pay all the bills. You gonna be like, let him come live with you.
You know why? Because you know what? Women do not warn other women that they're messing up when they have a good dude because she probably plotting on getting that man.
She going after him.
She's plotting on getting him. So yeah, women, I don't think a lot of women are like, oh, you need to chill, sis. Like you got you a good dude. She thinking that's a good dude, and sis over here fucking up. So
or she got a friend for his ass. She like, hey, we got you.
Yeah, he'll work well with such and such. That's
but
true.
with age, like after a while, that shit gets so old. You don't feel like lying, and you gotta, cover. Especially with today, they see where your ass at. It's air tags, and
that's why I don't have an iPhone.
They know where your ass at, and you.
That's not why I don't have an iPhone, but
she's over here snitching on herself.
Nah,
she over here snitching on herself. No, with age, after a while, you get tired of some shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell your ass the truth, whether it's blunt or not. Yeah, I'm fucking with other girls.
Damn. Yeah. Have you cheated before? Have you cheated?
Have I cheated? No.
What?
No.
Never.
Because I don't want that shit done to me. Because I can't handle that shit. Like I'll be literally sliding down somebody's shower wall
looking
crying.
like an R&B video.
Yeah, I'll be done. Yeah. I've never cheated. No.
Wow.
No. All right.
This a good.
Never.
So why are you single? You toxic? I know you're toxic, Marlon.
I'm not. I can be.
I know you are.
I'll admit that. It took a while for me to admit that.
Yeah.
I can be toxic, but it's in retaliation to you being toxic to me.
So you date fuck girls?
No.
No?
No. I try not to. I mean, I have been on dates with them, but I don't wife them up.
Yeah.
After I figure out that that way, then I'm like, all right, let me fall back. Either we can fuck around, but you ain't gonna be around long.
So what makes a woman wifeable to you?
Shit, that's a good question. Shit, none of my relationships went over 3 years, so
that's a long time though.
It is,
that's a decent amount.
Yeah,
that's why I posted what I posted earlier. Like once you get to I never make it to that pajama stage where niggas is sharing pajamas and taking family pictures. I wanted to do that
this Christmas,
but I'll never make it to that stage, and I think that's a good thing because I'll be looking fucking stupid. Yeah. I'm good, but
all in.
What makes a woman wifeable to me? That's a great question. I don't know. You gonna
know? Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's probably a situation where you'll know when you
find it.
You'll know when you feel
I don't like being around anybody for a long period of time, but if I could tolerate you, without looking at you like, yo, when the fuck you leaving type shit.
That's how I feel.
That's me. That's me. We was talking about.
Now, you ain't got friends. You ain't got nothing to do.
I don't like that because, I just need my space. I need my space so much, and it's
some days where I'm like, all right, like you ain't trying to cuddle, like fuck, like I need like at least 2 of those days a week.
Yeah,
but the rest of the week I'm like, yo, go find something to do.
2 sounds good. I can even do 3.
See, you like me then.
He can't do 3, but I could do but it's like you gotta have your own lives, and I realize that relationships fail when you don't have them separate lives and friends and stuff to go do. And especially like if you're an ambitious person and like the person you're dating kind of don't have nothing really going on, it's hard for them to support like what it is that you have going on, or they stuck in a dead end job or something. They be hating, like people really, they be like, sometimes you sleeping next to the enemy. That shit be real.
Oh yeah, that's your worst enemy. Like somebody that used to date, and then y'all start beefing. They know everything about you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, now you got to kill them.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, the person closest to you is hating. Especially in situations where the woman is more successful than the man, and just because of roles, and role reversal, and that's what I be wondering. I wonder, like, women, when you see a woman who's you know, a strong black woman. She taking care of everything. She don't need a nigga for shit. She don't, you know, does that make you feel one way as opposed to a woman that's very feminine, in touch with her femininity, submissive? Is strength in a woman looked at like as a negative, or like what are men looking for nowadays? I don't know if they want to be the man and take care of the woman, because my mom, my stepmom, they ain't never took care of the household. My dad always took care of the household. Ain't no 50-50 where I'm from. I've never saw that. I don't even know how that is supposed to work. So when I say stuff like, I ain't going 50-50 with no man because that's a roommate situation, I'm just coming from my place of experience, like where I never saw anything like that.
I mean, times have changed drastically.
Yeah.
Our grandmothers now in their 40s, like still in the club, like type shit. They haven't really grew up.
I'm a grandmother.
I mean,
in the 40s. I was at the club last week.
I mean, but you know, like back in the day,
I could
like
twerk if my knee was right.
No, back in the day, like 50, you was on your way out type shit. Like you was about to be done. Like you looked old.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't guess that you a grandmother. Yeah, you was on your way out. So those are different type of people that are raising, you know, the mindset of, you know, young men and young women.
Yeah.
A strong woman doesn't intimidate me. I'm like, shit, you a pit bull, do your thing. Like you bite the head off you motherfuckers.
Does it turn you on?
Yes and no, for the simple fact some of them are just too hard for a nigga.
Yeah.
Like some of them just too hard. And I'm like, yo,
it's
like chill out, DMX. Chill the fuck out, DMX. Like I don't need all this hostility. I'm like, I'm applauding you. You ain't got to be like, y'all don't never support the black. And I'm like, yo, come on now.
Yeah.
Now you turning to me.
I always say I don't want to be a strong black woman. Don't look at me as a strong black woman. I have no desire to be a strong black woman because for what? Why? Who else? What other cultures be like? I'm a strong Karen.
I'm strong. Period.
Yeah.
But see, like when you deal with a combination of women like that, then you create niggas like Kevin Samuels. And then you create niggas like that, that think the same way that you do and know how to get into your fucking head.
Yeah.
So that's why he's so successful in what he does.
He like literally is God to some of these dudes out here. I'm like, y'all don't have daddies. Y'all don't have daddies. Like y'all.
It's that, but over the years, like there hasn't been a dude that could, you know, get women in their feelings like that. Like y'all had Ayanna, all these women.
Ayanna was the most toxic.
Y'all had like Oprah giving advice and all this shit, and then just one dude comes along and motherfuckers.
Yeah,
he turned it like Derrick Jackson, but he was simping for shit.
Yeah,
you know, he had a wife, but he was getting pussy on the side.
Yeah, he was
by saying, men ain't shit. Come here, bitch. Like let me
be an ain't shit man.
Right? Yeah. So
let me prove me right.
Right.
Exactly.
Man, I don't like none of them relationship gurus because half them be single.
But that's why it's hard to date now, because they putting in people's minds that you need to be this way when it's really not you.
Okay. So let me ask you this, because I know both of y'all see this. I always see this meme online. It says, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. And men always repost that. I'm so tired of seeing that meme.
Repeat it. Say it again.
Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally.
It's truth to that.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I've seen women like with dogs. Let me stick on the dog topic right now, because children, like I understand that you're supposed to love a child unconditionally, but I see some dogs get treated way better than men.
Okay.
And it's never the big fucking dogs. It's the little teacup dogs that shake and pee. That's all they do.
Yeah.
That's it. And I seen women paint their nails. I seen women sleep with them. I seen them just like, I can't live without my dog type shit. Like the dog died, she's done.
Yeah.
Type shit.
But
so I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a dog's family.
It's somebody that she can control that can't talk back.
That's how you feel?
Yes. Dogs can't talk back.
Do men not feel like women love them unconditionally? Like, do y'all not feel love? Because when I be
it depends on the woman.
Yeah.
Depends on the woman.
I think it's a lot of women out here who...
I'm not going to put y'all in the same category. It depends on the woman.
Yeah, but it'd be so many men I see post that, and I'm just like, man, it's a lot of women out here trying to give men love, and men be acting like...
What type of love, though?
Women.
Because everybody shows love differently.
I think
some people don't know how to show love.
In the generalization, I think that statement and the means, I think what they're trying to get across is that men,
nobody gives a fuck about us.
No, that we hold men to a different standard when it comes to certain things, because there's double standards everywhere. We can get into them.
Yeah.
But we do hold men to a certain standard when it comes to life, to running things, running the world. That's a double standard because it is a man's world. And that's just how it is. It's just how it is. I don't know if it's good, it's bad. It just is what it is. Yeah. So unfortunately, with it being a man's world comes certain responsibilities.
Yeah.
It does. It's just men want to be able to express themselves, without being judged for it. Like if a dude, had a bad day and this nigga want to cry, let him fucking cry. But don't nobody want to bring that don't bring the shit up later on. Be like, nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you was crying earlier.
So let me ask you, right? Because men want to be able to. Yeah. So does the same go for the woman that wants to be able to be a hoe? She want to fuck as many niggas as she wants to without being caught. Listen. Because she wants to have sex with as many men as she wants without being caught. Because if a man has sex with a bunch of women, then
high five,
he the dude. But if a woman does, then she's a whore, she's a hoe, it's a double standard,
I mean, to an extent, but no, let me tell you something, because if a girl knows she's a hoe and you call her a hoe, she's like, okay. Those are ones it's the ones that deny it though.
What makes her a hoe?
What makes her a hoe?
What makes her a hoe?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if they out here calling themselves hoes and bitches anyway, but what makes her a hoe?
Yeah, what in a man's eyes,
what makes a woman a hoe? Pretty much any woman can be a hoe. That's that too.
Based on her sexual activity.
It's sexual activity.
Okay. Too much.
If I see you one day and you with a nigga and I know that you fucking and like this nigga probably not wearing a rubber, and then I see you with another nigga and I'm like, this nigga's definitely not wearing a rubber.
So she's only a hoe if she raw dog. So
no,
if you
not
use
if she raw, but she's fucking though. I mean, she's fucking, but I'm like,
how you know? See, this is what I'm saying. This is the thing.
We know.
So I go back to saying, men aren't loved unconditionally.
We know these niggas that y'all fucking, so I'm like, this nigga's definitely fucking. Because there's no way he's gonna hang around if you're not giving up no pussy.
I mean, eventually you may, but you may not give none.
He may be in the beginning stages.
He may hang out for a while.
We know our homeboys. We know these niggas can get in the draws within a day.
Niggas lie.
They do.
This what y'all need to be understanding.
No, niggas do lie.
We're
lie.
gonna clean it up a little bit because I want to clip some of this stuff up.
Yeah, men lie.
Yeah, men lie. Yeah.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't, okay?
Yeah. But so
2 out of 5. I'm saying.
Yeah, 3.5. So women, basically if a woman is out here having unprotected sex with a guy that makes her a hoe.
Sex period.
Nah.
Different dudes.
But if she use a condom, she's sexually responsible.
It's sex. Sex is sex.
Okay.
Niggas, you can't put a condom on your tongue when you eat. You can, but what dudes protecting themselves off of eating a girl?
Yeah,
niggas is eating pussy. You gonna let a dude eat your pussy?
Yeah, for sure.
You gonna let a nigga go in without eating you out?
No. Raquel don't really care for.
Okay, some women do, some women don't.
I like it,
some women do, some women don't.
She don't requirement.
She don't need it,
especially with this day and age. You stupid.
What he say? Oh, he's stupid.
Okay. Some niggas is like eating ass and shit too. Yeah, so
that's the new dudes. We live in a freaky generation. Like, remember when
eating pussy was looked down on.
That was looked down on, but it's like they going straight for the ass now.
Oh yeah, they got access to everything now, and they so freaked out, like they just
bussy,
badussi,
yeah,
boosie cat.
Boochie cat.
They want all of it.
Everything, man.
It's 500 some categories on Pornhub. Like, damn. 500.
That was that Kevin Hart. Damn. Like, I ain't know that many.
I'm sorry.
You sound like you well versed in the Pornhub.
Oh shit, yeah.
What's your
preference?
Shit. What's your
search?
What
is your
search?
Yeah.
It's either amateur or lesbian. It's one of them two.
Lesbian stuff be boring.
So, and that's what I should have known with the guy. Go back to the peg dude. One time he asked me what my porn search was, and when I told him, he was like, that's boring. And I'm thinking like, what the hell you looking for me to search? Like, I done told you the freakiest thing I can imagine. What you got going on?
That's my top 3: amateur, lesbian, or interracial.
Interracial?
Yeah. Like not white and black, but like Mexican, black, like some shit like that. Like, I don't watch white people. It's uncooked chicken.
Body parts.
It's uncooked chicken. Unless it's Sarah J, because she thick.
Who?
It's Sarah J.
Sarah Jakes?
Sarah J.
TD Jakes?
No, Sarah J.
I was like,
TD Jakes' wife?
I was like, that's
Sarah
his
J,
daughter or something. I'm trying to find this
Yeah.
All right.
She thick.
So
you guys,
what's her name? Sarah J?
That's recent. Like that's recent. Yeah. Like you gotta look at the old shit.
Oh, the old shit. You like that's boobies. You shit. A booby man.
So let me ask you this.
Titty man.
I am a
Marlon,
man.
have you ever dealt with a female who put hands on you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do? How did you respond to that?
Nigga, I felt like Yvette after Jody slapped the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah.
I was speechless. I'm like, did this bitch just hit me? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know whether I'm going fucking hit her back or cry, nigga. Because like you don't like it's a slew of emotions. She must have hit you hard. She hit me. Shit. We actually got into a fight at what's that? Jack's down over there downtown, the pizza spot.
Yeah.
That we got in a fight there, and then like the bitch clipped me. She clipped me with her car. Like
what?
Oh, y'all was fighting.
Yeah, she clipped me with her car. I was walking to my car, and then she sped past me and like,
damn,
clipped me. Yeah.
What did you do? Why? I don't know why I put that on you. What happened?
So I went to Jack's. I was having a meeting with a couple comedy club folks and a couple out of town people. Mm-hmm. So 2 girls, 4 dudes. So we was out in the back. 4 dudes, 5 including me, 2 girls.
Yeah.
So before the dudes got there, I was sitting there talking to the young lady, and then my girl calls me like, "Hey, where you at?" I'm like, "I'm at Jack's." So I'm like, "Shit, I tell you where I'm at." So what the fuck? Like, I would have fucking left if I was really doing something suspicious. So she shows over to her homegirls. I'm like, all right. So she sits at another, table, and then the rest of the homies show up. So I see her and her table looking at me. I'm like, I know this bitch ain't doing what I think she's doing. I'm like, she's really like sizing me up because I'm over here, talking to all these people. Like, I'm joking. I'm in a joking mood and all this shit. So she comes to the table like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Like, you can sit down here if you want to. Like, whatever. She's like, no, my homegirl's over here. I'm cool. I'm like, something's not right.
Yeah.
So she gets up, gets ready to leave. And she's like, I'm leaving. You over here on a date. I'm like, bitch, it's 4 niggas over here and 2 dudes. So I'm like, I'm never one to chase anybody. So I'm like, all right, go.
Yeah.
So she gets to the parking lot. Yeah, we're done. I'm like, okay. She's like, don't make me come back in there and get you. I'm like, I thought we were done.
Oh, she was old restitution abusive ass.
I'm like, I thought we were done. So you can come back here if you want to.
Ooh,
so
bossy bitch.
She comes back in and then like, no, I'm from Ohio, so I got like some very valuable Cleveland shit. So I had my favorite Cleveland shirt on. She takes that shit and like she grabbed my collar to the point where like my shirt kind of ripped. I'm like, yo, like you bugging. So she got a couple hits in on me then. Soon as I restrained her from hitting me, everybody like, hey, chill. I'm like, fuck y'all. Like, I'm about to hit y'all ass too because y'all let her hit me how many times? They're like, no, you need to leave and all this shit. I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Like,
was she drunk?
Had to be. So I'm like, yo.
Was that her first time displaying behavior like that? Okay.
Yes, and there's liquor at Jack's. So I go to her car. After they put me out, she's going to leave. I go and stand like between her and her car. I'm like, the fuck wrong with you? Like, I'm like, are you drunk and type shit? And I'm trying to stop her from leaving. So I'm like, yo, nah, you gotta explain this shit.
Yeah.
So Petty Marlon kicks in. I take the iPhone, toss it. Like, I chunk that shit like fucking a quarterback.
Yeah.
So she's like, give me my phone. I'm like, nah, you gonna talk to me, goddammit. So I toss the shit again and walk into my car. She hops in the car with her homegirl. Homegirl's in the car. Walk into my car. I see her come. Like, I turn around. I'm like, this bitch going kind of fast. So I'm in the middle of the street. I'm like, remember on the dark night when the Joker's walking towards the truck? Like, I dare you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. And clip. I'm like, this bitch. Like, I'm in midair. I'm like, this bitch didn't hit me. This bitch. So like,
damn.
So I'm like, I have a sense of humor, but I'm like, I'm glad because everybody's watching. So I'm like, yo, I'm glad my shoe didn't fly off because that really would have been fucking embarrassing. So I get up, like I'm scraped the fuck up. So scratches, everything. I get in the car and I go to the ER. I went to the ER. What? Got checked out.
Wow.
So they low key wanted me to snitch on.
Yeah.
They're like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like,
fail.
I'm like a hit and run. Like I'm trying to keep. I'm like, it's a hit and run. They was like, do you know who did it? I'm like, mm-mm. So I kept the papers. They was like, you got 48 hours. If you want to come in and fill out a police report, the offer stands. So
wow. So you was your ex-girlfriend hit you with a car.
Yep.
And you ain't snitch.
No, I didn't.
So did you? How did you stay with her, or was that immediately the end?
No, I'm not gonna say her name.
Shout her out.
Shout out Danielle. You ain't take me out. You tried.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I didn't shout her out.
But yeah.
I kept the papers because I'm like, I'm gonna give this bitch one more chance to, because I, niggas is in love. We want to hear every part of the story. So I'm like, I told her I had the police papers. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fill this shit out. Like, you got fucking 30 seconds to start talking. And she apologized and all this shit. I'm like, that shit was unnecessary though. I pretty much got what I wanted for like a month and a half, and then she went back to arguing. But after that, like, I should have left because that's some unforgivable shit.
She hit you with a car.
That's some unforgivable shit. So I should have left then.
It only gets worse from there. Like, it only gets worse. So if she started with the car, hit you with a car, she's just gonna
I think that was
a Jeep.
It was a it was a car. She had a Hyundai. And
they making those cars good now. So shoot,
he saved my life. So Hyundai. So step up.
All right, so talking about that, it brings up a subject I want to talk about. So everybody has a different breaking point in their relationships. Like, some people be like, cheating is my breaking point, and some people will be like, I don't care if he cheats. And some people be like, domestic violence is my breaking point. And some people be like, if you broke, that's my breaking point. So we're going to discuss like what's breaking points in relationships. For me, cheating is a breaking point for me. I'm one of those people where cheating is a breaking point for me, and like disrespect. Like, if I feel like you get too disrespectful, I'm out the door. I don't know, something in me, like my blood just boils when I feel like I'm being disrespected. So if I feel like the respect is gone, I'm gone. It ain't no I apologize or it's no coming back from that. Like, something as simple as that for me could have me out the door. And I remember my mom was just like, you be leaving people too easily. I'm just like, nah, like, I just know like my non-negotiables. And that's those two.
You've seen this shit before, so.
Yeah.
It's a snowball effect.
And that's what I was gonna say. It comes with age because I mean, it depends on where you at in life.
Yeah.
I'm at the age now. I mean, I hit 40.
Yeah.
And so I ain't putting up with a whole lot. You're not finna be broke. I'm not going through no struggle with you that I didn't, I'm not signing up for a new struggle with you. I'm not putting up with disrespect. You're not putting your hands on me. Let's see what else I ain't putting up with. I lay it all out, and then if you still wanna then you can, but it's not a lot I'm putting up with. And that's probably why I've been single so long. I mean, I date, but I haven't been in a relationship. Me and my ex broke up in 17. And it's just because I'm like, I'm not looking for the perfect man. I'm not looking for the perfect man.
No such thing as this.
No, but there is somebody that's perfect for me.
For sure.
And
for sure.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna find that person?
The person that's perfect for me?
her?
I will.
She's not looking for perfect.
I'm not looking for perfect. But perfect for me will fit.
Yeah. And she got to retire light skinned Jerome.
It'll fit.
I'd rather you cheat on me with light skinned Jerome than an actual nigga.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. But what's your breaking point, non-negotiables?
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Lack of support.
Yeah. Ooh, that's big. That's big.
That is.
That's the main two, in cheating, of course.
Okay, cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
not. Some people
if you want to be in an open relationship, say that shit.
Okay.
Just say it. Like, don't let me get in a relationship.
I was actually gonna bring that up. I was gonna ask.
Don't get in a relationship then cheat. I'm like, from the jump, you need to let me know if you're gonna be fucking other niggas.
Yeah.
Because I'll continue to do what I do. Yeah, for sure. I do what I do.
For sure. Okay, so if a woman says she wants to be in an open relationship with you, can you still love her, or she just?
I've been in one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in one.
Okay.
I mean, and we did our own things, but I mean, there was no problems because we knew what we were doing. There's nothing behind your back. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm going on a date tonight. Like, she's like, yeah, I got one too. I'm like, all right, shit, do your thing.
Okay.
shit, meet me back here, you know.
Yeah.
When you done.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Did y'all talk about, like, compare notes when you got home with the dates or like that?
No, I pretty, like, she would pretty much show me a picture of the nigga. I start roasting him and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's.
Have you ever felt intimidated by another guy that she went out with? No.
I knew she wasn't gonna stray too far away from the farm. So.
Yeah.
Cause I actually have thought about, like when I meet men now, just saying, just to see what they say. Cause I don't think poly would work for me, but just saying, I'm not gonna stop dating other men. So if if we date, and I just kind of want to see who's down with it and who's not. Like, I may be surprised, somebody I may not expect might be looking for that or might be down. I never knew that.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 men.
Your favorite numbers.
Yeah, because I never knew much about. I knew a little bit, but I never knew much about poly till I met Kirby.
Yeah.
And Kirby introduced me to the poly lifestyle. But just in reading about it, like learning, like, oh, okay. Well, I could see how they could do that, how that might work for them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Just don't give me nothing because I have a good track record. Like, I've never had any STD, STI, whatever. I'm like, once you fuck that shit up for me, now we have a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
So it better be something I can get rid of too. Like, I
don't think a woman should be having raw sex with 2 men anyway.
And not even for the fact of disease.
Yeah.
Them soul ties, them bonds. Yeah.
Because raw D
is different for a woman. And I try to explain that to men, and men don't really get the concept like that.
Yeah. What?
They don't, but some of us just like the challenge. Like, I'm like, let's see how crazy this bitch can get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so y'all like that? Yeah. What? Yeah, go ahead and turn the mic on.
All right, so you kind of answered your own question when you was like, well, why can't women sleep with so many niggas and still be regarded as not being a whole whatever? But like you said, it's different for y'all even in receiving it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
agree.
Because receiving it so many times from so many different people do something to you that it doesn't do to us. That's why there's not.
You're not like most men. You kind of have an insight into.
No, like you do know. Yeah.
He is because you're right. Like you get it. You get it. It is that's absolutely that. I'm sure that's the reason why. It's still a double standard, but it is like for me. A man could show me we could go get tested. But if I ain't trying to. Get any feelings, if I'm trying to keep it as sterile as possible so that I don't create a bond with him, then we absolutely gonna keep using condoms.
Yeah, because I was the type of person where I was condom girl, and I still am, but when I got my first dosage, that was the person I had the most feelings for.
Yeah.
Dosage.
What's it called?
I mean,
dick.
Dosage.
We trying to be clean. When I got my first dosage of like that, it was like, I was like, I get it.
First raw peen.
Yeah, it was an experience. But you know what? I was 30 years old when I did that.
What niggas call it now?
Why you laughing at me?
They call it penier.
Yeah.
Penier.
Why you laughing at me? I waited for. I jumped off the porch late.
Hey, good for you, because it's no.
But I date girls, right, and men, right. So when we was talking about the 50-50 stuff earlier, I wanted to jump in on that because it's hard when you date girls. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
y'all get to see how crazy you really are.
No, you expected to.
But it's just like both women want to be catered to. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, damn,
you can see how crazy you fucking are.
Who paying this time?
I don't know, girl.
Now you see how we feel. Yeah. God damn it.
Man, it's tough out here because it's just like,
that has to be a trip.
I know gay about equality, but god damn, I don't want this part to be equal.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, like that shit be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
I can't afford
there
to.
are challenges.
I can't afford to
like
be a
you know
lesbian.
how you go. Yeah,
I cannot afford to be dating women.
It's a bill. So you know how like you go to Victoria's Secrets had the 5 for $25. You gotta buy extra pair of panties because she gonna feel like,
oh yeah, vagina.
You got three pair of panties and only got 2. I thought this whole gay shit was about equality. Why you get more panties than me?
Over panties.
So you gotta buy extra pair of panties. So now the 25 and went to 37. Because it ain't in its part, but it's expensive. It's expensive.
Yeah, vagina's expensive. I don't want none.
Vagina is expensive, but I mean, shit.
I don't want none. No, vaginas are Porsches, penises are Buicks.
Yeah.
Buicks look good now, so
yeah, I'll take a Buick.
But they still easy to maintain.
Yeah, give me a Buick. Give me a Buick.
You want a Buick? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a simpleton though. Like some women like just say the right shit. I met a girl. She was like, yeah, I got a what you call it? That shit you put the shit,
air fryer.
No, the shit you put in your vagina to keep you from getting pregnant.
IUD.
Yeah, she said that. I'm like, word. I'm like, all right, there goes the condoms.
Man, y'all be so quick to just try to raw dog something, man.
I liked her though. The only women I rawed were women I was in a relationship with.
Yeah,
I never rawed anybody that I was either just a fuck buddy for or something like we was.
So let's talk about this then, Marlon.
Okay.
Where'd your baby come from?
See, that's where I learned my lesson. That was the first one.
Tell the story, Marlon. Tell the story,
I haven't slipped
Marlon.
since then.
Marlon said, so let's be clear. Marlon said he only raw dogs women he's... Okay, but you didn't say that.
Oh, but his baby mama, you don't love your baby
tell
mama?
the story.
No, I don't.
Tell the story. Tell the story about how your adorable little boy came into this world.
Yeah. I had a baby with an older woman. I was 23. She was 42.
Speak up. Let him hear you, Marlon.
She was 41 maybe.
Say it louder.
Say it louder, Marlon.
I was 23. She was 41.
Okay. Yeah.
Knocked her down, nigga. Yeah. I didn't think older women keep babies, and I was wrong, nigga. Like right when her body was shutting down, here come my ass with the last sample. Like, oh, got one more. Dude. Try this one. You can have a baby. This was her first kid. So I'm like, fuck. So I kept him.
This was her first kid.
From a 23-year-old.
Oh, baby mama, don't be mad at us.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
No.
Please don't. Shout out to the baby mama.
So
baby
pretty
mama.
much I didn't tell nobody she was pregnant until
baby
the
mama.
No. Look, so I used to be on Snapchat, right? And so I used to be, and every day I would see Marlon with this kid. I'm like, who is Marlon babysitting? Men don't usually babysit. I'm like, Marlon
I
with
had
this
10 Snapchat followers. So ain't nobody gonna know about this shit.
Yeah,
I put him on Snapchat.
Stuff for this little baby and stuff. I'm like, who is he babysitting? This a good dude. If I ever had kids, I'm gonna ask Marlon to babysit for me.
I don't like kids. That's
so I hit him. I said, Marlon, who are you babysitting? He said, oh yeah, I had a son. Nigga, when? This baby teething. When did you have this kid, Marlon?
I told my family he existed the day he was born.
Yeah.
Like, I kept that shit a secret.
Yeah, he did.
Because for one.
Yeah.
How many?
That's funny. Like the fact that I have one kid surprises me to this day. I'm like, yo, I'm surprised I didn't slip before. No, I don't. Like,
okay.
No, I actually, this is the one I didn't take the plan B. I didn't make her do.
So you had your half ready. Yeah. You was like, oh, well,
usually I have those on deck. That's the only time
you be having plan Bs?
That's the only time niggas go on Walgreens and CVS.
Hold on.
Niggas don't go on Walgreens and CVS for what? What do we going there for? We going there for plan Bs.
And condoms.
You just be having them so after you have...
And condoms.
They're expensive.
How much does a plan B cost?
40 for the off-brand, 50 for the on-brand.
What you be getting?
Off-brand. It worked just the same.
They both killed the baby.
They worked the same. So it was. I was getting bad to the point where niggas knew my name walking into CVS.
They already had your little package.
Hey, Marlon, welcome in. I'm like, nigga, like I really came in here for juice today, but go on, put it in the bag. I got you.
How many you think you bought?
Damn.
Hey, Marlon.
I bought a lot of Plan Bs.
Wow.
I bought a lot of them.
Yeah. Even for
it's even for women I wore rubbers with because they'll be like, yo, I'm late. I'm like, yeah, maybe something slipped through. Hey, take this.
Yeah. Wow.
Take this. And
did you ever just throw one in her juice and she ain't know?
I ain't do that. Nah. She ain't even know it. Nah. No, I ain't never did that. Never did that.
Okay.
If you did, don't tell nobody.
Yeah. No, but I like.
Yeah, I'm trying. You're right.
Don't tell.
Like I didn't sleep with some OGs. I'm like, you need some water? She's nah, I swallow this shit like nothing. I'm like, yo, you a pro.
Did that ever make you feel nasty? Like, ew, bitch.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. How old is the oldest lady you dealt with?
Yeah.
49.
Oh.
49.
How old were you?
I would had to be about 26.
You one of them. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something.
It's not a preference, but you know they just them seem to be the women that come after me because I have an old soul. So I literally am 90s R&B all day, and I was raised by my grandparents. So I think older, and I carry myself a certain way. So they're like, shit, Mr. Charles ain't acting right, nigga. So I need you to come over here and lay some dick.
I be wondering because like when I tell people that I fight young dudes off and they don't believe me, I'll be like, sir, you 23. My son's 23. Yeah. I ain't your son.
Yeah. So Raquel, this funny.
That'll
So Raquel do have a lot of younger guys who try to talk to her, and this was so funny because she was dating like a little thug or something, or he was her friend, right? So remember, you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Huh? Not the side whisper.
So she was dating this
she don't remember.
She was dating not the rapper.
I was about to say what?
Not the rapper. Not the rapper. But so this is some of the stuff she did with dating with young boys. So they were supposed to link up one time, and he texted her. Yeah, I just got into a drive-by shooting.
Oh!
I knew she was waiting for her to be like, oh, him.
Oh! Yeah, like
he texted you like I just got into a drive-by.
Oh my god, it's in the group chat. Yeah. I wouldn't have believed the shit.
Did he pull up with the hose in the car?
I was at work, he was just like,
I was at work.
He was like, these niggas started shooting at me. Yeah, we was in Philly. He lived in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Philly, he said enough.
No, we worked.
No, he didn't live in Jacksonville. He lived in Tampa. Tampa, I think.
Okay.
Them niggas are crazy too.
It was Tampa. It was Tampa.
And he was like, yeah, niggas was shooting at him, and I'm like, this is what he said, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, that's what you get for dating your thug. Yeah. He was like, I'm about to pull up.
Yeah. Don't pull up. No.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit over here.
I was like, what? And guess what?
Yeah.
No lie, he a school teacher now. Y'all, it's crazy.
Cut this clip out too. Look, the way I looked at the camera, I'm like, nigga, come on now.
He's a school teacher now.
But that's Jacksonville, Tampa, like Florida, period.
But so going back into that though, with young guys, and I don't date young guys, but just cause I have kids, like, and I ain't gonna lie, if I didn't have kids, I might.
Yeah.
You know, but I have children who are young adults.
That's one thing that'll make me step off of an older woman if she has a son around my age.
That's
type
just
shit.
Weird.
She's like, y'all should go hang out. I'm like, hang out. I'm like, nigga, we the same age.
Yeah, no.
That's the bro.
And because my kid, my daughter 27, my son, so like I can't be out here like that.
Like, we gotta be discreet if we do some shit like that.
We not dating.
We're not dating.
We're not dating.
We just fucking. We gotta be discreet.
Don't call me before 10. It may be if that, but
you gotta come to my house. Like, I'm not coming to yours if your kids still live with you, type shit.
No, we don't have that, but you ain't coming to mine.
You can't come to the place, man.
No, I understand.
But I say that, and it's crazy because I met a guy a couple of months ago. Out very mature, at his uncle it was a bunch of Q dogs, and they were having a birthday party.
Them niggas are toxic.
And I met, they horrible. Anyway, so he's there, he buys a drink, sends me a drink over. I'm like, thanks, and going about my business. Because I'm not gonna come introduce myself to you off no drink. That's a whole nother one. Anyway, so when I finally did, he ordered a round of drinks the next time for everybody. So then I go introduce myself, right? So he's like, introduce himself. He's like, he's 35, whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to lunch a couple days later, and he's sitting talking about his business because he's an entrepreneur. And he's like, at 25, I'm the youngest to have this and this franchise, this and this. And I'm like, oh, okay, you started all that at 25? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so how long you had it? He's like, it's only been, no, he's like, said he started at 24. So he's like, it's been almost 2 years now. And I was like, well, you said you started when you were 24. He's like, yeah, I'm 26. I'm like, I thought you said you were 36. He was like, no, I said, I'm 44. He said, I know. I was like,
these young boys.
I mean, older women know how to leave you alone though. So I mean,
yeah, because that's what happened.
They
that
day. Alone. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like leave you alone, like when y'all fucking and then like y'all don't text when you get home. Y'all don't give a fuck. I'm like, you know what?
Do that.
Peaceful.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Do men feel a certain type of way? Because I know a lot of men be like, oh, I like it, but do men feel a certain type of way if a woman only wants you for that?
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now if we catch feelings for you, that's another story.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, how do you keep yourself from...
Like, what if you have feelings for a girl and then you find out she only wants you for your penis?
You're going to have to just take that L, nigga. You're going to have to just fuck. I mean...
But it hurts your feelings, though, right? Because you liked her.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. At what age should, like, a guy stop pursuing a rap career?
Shit. Pretty much, like, nigga, you better make it before your 30s. Before your 30s to me.
Oh, so 38 is too old?
I mean, shit.
Don't say 2 Chainz because he was the exception. Because he was, what, 34 when he...
He was 37, nigga. Damn. But, I mean, you can't be no up-and-coming rapper and you 35. I'll give it 35 as my cutoff.
So Andre 3000 said that he stopped rapping because it's hip-hop. Yeah. And the first word in that is hip. At a certain age, you no longer was hip. They may take what you did when you was hip and flip it to make it hip, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
Dre is lost right now. He lost both his parents.
Well, yeah, I get that.
He's lonely.
Right, I get that. But when you, I mean, in terms of what he said, it does make sense. 40-year-old rappers, they're not a dime a dozen.
40-year-old rappers
had
like
to start their career, long ago and get where they at 40. Ain't nobody starting their career at 40. Their rap career, like
some of them.
Yeah,
you look ridiculous in your skinny jeans. If you ain't got skinny jeans on, they gonna talk about you.
All these Griselda niggas, they 40.
Yeah,
and they knew.
But they knew.
They knew.
Okay.
They just started dropping albums. Like they knew.
Who?
So, Griselda, like West Side Gun and all these.
I don't know who they are.
The New York niggas, but they live here.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, New York, that's different. That's a whole different.
Is it?
Yeah,
they're rappers.
Okay. Like I know, but you know how they are. Like for real.
Because Raquel went on a date with a dude who was 38. And he was trying to
y'all group chat be lit. You know you know her bio. You got Wikipedia.
Oh, we go.
She forget all the shit she do. But
sometimes I'll be like, damn, Kirby, that happened.
Yeah,
you got to bring up a drive-by. She's like, oh, that
nigga. We ain't never talked about Jamaica. We never, and we won't.
Oh,
but anyway,
no. What happened in Jamaica?
So I went on a date with this guy, right? And so. And it wasn't even really a date. It was just what you doing? You out and about? Meet me for lunch.
Yeah.
Met him for lunch. And he been trying to get me to go out with him for like a year, right? We have a couple of mutual friends. So he been trying to get me to go out with him. I go out, I meet up with him, and this dude spends an hour and a half telling me about his rap career. Now, first of all, I never knew you rapped. Second of all, I don't need your spiel on your name and how you tying it to this. And it's wordplay off of this. It's like, sir, are you gonna hand me an EPK? Do you want representation? Yeah. Like, what exactly do you want for a 40-year-old gentleman?
Yeah,
because I don't want to sit and hear about it. So finally, y'all know what I did?
What?
I text every single one of my kids. Oh. Hang on, sorry.
I thought she was texting me.
I text I text every single one of my kids and I said, call me. No, that's what I did. I said, call me. And the first one that called, I'm like, yo, yeah. Oh, you at my house? My daughter's like, huh? I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. She's like, yeah, I told you to leave the key under the mat. And I'm like, okay. Because she jumped right in character.
Yeah.
She's like, you're supposed to leave the key under the mat. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, dang, my daughter had to drop something off in my house. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
You done that before? Had somebody, she was just whack as hell?
That, or I just didn't want to be there. And
why you didn't want to be there?
Vibe was off.
Yeah.
I was bored.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling, what I was feeling when I initially met her. So I would fake a phone call in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know men do that.
What happened in Jamaica?
Man, we was rapping and shit and stuff.
Yeah, we freestyle when
we was rapping.
But you don't fuck with rappers.
Yeah.
No, I don't, because I'm a rapper.
Yeah, but I think at a certain age, like when we drunk, we freestyle fluently. I don't know what it be
when the drinks.
But when we drink, like we be flowing, we be going. Put a drink in me.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, only in Jamaica. Only out of country.
Only in Jamaica.
On the island, yeah.
On the island.
But yeah.
But anyhow.
So yeah, I just think that 38 too old to be rapping. Yeah, 30, 31.
35 to cut off.
35 to cut off?
It's the cut off.
Okay.
I could see that. You know, I could see that. I could see that.
I don't need you on the freshman cover of XXL and you fucking 36. Everybody else 18. Nigga, you on the freshman cover of XXL.
Oh
like,
my
you got
goodness.
a whole stubble razor bumps, nigga. Everybody else fresh out of high school, like, yeah. You like, I got real bars, nigga.
And you gotta have tattoos. It's like you gotta have tattoos in your face now. Like that's a prerequisite to be a rapper. You gotta have like.
They just have this little formula.
That's
it's a formula,
that's mostly only Atlanta. The tattoo on your face shit,
that's
like the skinny jeans.
That ain't 6'9".
That nigga's a
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz didn't he didn't start off
like
all like that.
Dave
like
East. They all got tattoos.
You named 3 niggas with J. Cole didn't have it. Kendrick didn't have it.
But they like conscious.
They're
they
allowed to be a certain way.
They the last of the Mohicans.
And me and this guy had this conversation. They're one of the few who are allowed to be the way they are.
Allowed
talk
to be.
about certain things. They're allowed to do that. Everybody else gotta, they kind of have to.
Did Joyner Lucas got tattoos?
Man, who? I know who he is, but we don't listen to who listen to Joyner Lucas. Who listen to Joyner Lucas? But if people listen to him, he make like them corny songs.
Well, he got one song I think
he
I
make them
like.
corny songs that where he can make videos and stuff like the video. I don't know. It's like what I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Like. Yeah, he do.
He's a content I don't know. I just discovered him a couple of months ago.
Yeah. But it's like he makes songs so he could go. That's dumb to say he go viral, but like he makes those complicated video type songs and I don't know.
But like
Crit.
Yeah, I like Crit. Yeah,
but I like Crit. Yeah, but these dudes are trying to have a specific type of career that they're not gonna have. Let's just keep it real.
They're not gonna be relevant.
They're trying to be. They're trying to make money. But this guy did say, "I'm spending too much money and it's become a habit because I'm a certain age." What's that?
Toby. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Oh, Toby. I don't know his Toby.
I don't know his first or last. I don't know.
Yeah. He's dope though. I've listened to him.
I haven't heard him.
Try Jesus, try me.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, but that's why I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, never.
He's dope. Check him out.
He's probably dope.
I've seen pictures of him.
Yeah, he's probably dope. But that's the point. Like that, these people want like hugely successful careers that they're not gonna have, and they're not thinking past that.
You forgot about Chance the Rapper. You forgot about all these niggas.
Yeah. Man, whatever. Yeah, he was. He was on that acid rap. Yeah. Let me ask you this, Marlon. As a man, do you know what your love language is, or your love languages are, or do you know what a love language is?
Quality time.
Quality time. But you don't like to spend time with these hoes.
I have my days.
Okay. He didn't say that. He did say that. He said that. He said that,
but
sometimes he likes
time,
to
like I don't really care about gifts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Reassurance, definitely.
Yeah. That's the words of affirmation.
Yeah, words of affirmation.
Yeah, words of affirmation. Yeah.
And quality time. That's my top 2.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not physical touch because most men physical touch.
Sometimes I don't want to be touched.
Damn, from your girl. It'd be like that with me too. Me and Marlon evil twins. Like we are. We be
Like I'll tolerate it for a minute and then after a while I'm like, all right, get off.
You don't
me.
just like to be so are you affectionate?
I am.
But you don't like to be touched. You like to do the touching. Okay.
Let me initiate it.
That's me too. We evil twins.
And mine is physical touch.
Let me initiate it.
I like hugs.
If your vibe is off and I'm like, I'm not gonna
like,
touch you. Like if I see like I'm like, yeah, she ain't about trying to be messed with.
I just realized that mine's is because I thought mine was words of affirmation and quality time, but it's not. It's really acts of service. I really like acts of service and words of affirmation. I like when people do stuff for me. Not even like on the gift giving level, but like just the little service acts.
Let me help you with this.
Like cooking. Let me help you with this stuff like that. I like that. a lot.
That's doable.
Yeah.
But there's people out here that be like, yeah, I want to gift for this, I want to gift for that. I'm like, you're not getting all these gifts.
I think it's wild when a person love language is gifts. That's wild to me.
Yeah,
that's
wild. That's got to be the most selfish.
Yeah, that's.
And then somebody out there right now calling y'all just broke.
Yeah,
maybe, but still, you're not getting a gift.
That's
from me.
Wild. So, okay, so you made me think of something. Have you ever tricked off on a woman?
No.
Nah, he was like,
you go with your first. Go with your first response because your knee jerk was like, you remembered the time. I saw it.
I never used a woman for anything.
No.
Have you ever tricked off on a woman?
Oh no, that's never happened. No.
Do men normally? Would you agree that 2 out of 5 men?
I knew that was coming up. Yeah.
Are tricks
2 out of 5? About 2 out of 5. That's the number.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I'm gonna say 3 out of 5 on this
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
The 0.5, he want a trick, but he can't afford it.
Yeah.
He can't afford it.
It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys that watch
because
this.
Soon as guys
that
get
watch
money,
this podcast.
Yeah.
They want to, but
soon
they can't.
Soon as guys get money, they want to trick. Dudes like, I ain't no trick. Men want to trick. Men want to be tricked.
Why do men do this? Let me ask this, because this is my pet peeve with y'all. Men call women gold diggers, right? For only dating for money, for laying with men. But as soon as a man gets a piece of money, he starts going after women that would not give him a second look.
Just a piece. He only got to have a whole money. As soon as he
wouldn't give him a second look if he was broke. For example, Officer Rick Ross. I was behind this man in the airport one day, and I was looking like, ugh.
That's my favorite rapper.
I know, and I love him as a rapper, but if he didn't have money, if he wasn't who he was, and he was just in the airport, we'd be looking like, ugh.
I mean, but I've seen a lot of ugly niggas get bitches, and they ain't have no money.
Sometimes, but not the bitches that he gets all the time. No, it's not gonna happen.
But if you look at all them, if you look at all them girls that he messed with, they all look pretty much the same.
Okay,
they came up the same way.
But my point is, he wouldn't have any of them if he was broke. And he knows this. Mm-hmm. These men know this.
Some pretty girls like ugly niggas.
Some do, but Marlon. Some do, but
rich
ugly niggas. We not just gonna mess with no fat, ugly, broke nigga.
Have you ever seen a bitch you like, this bitch bad, and you see her nigga pull up and this nigga ain't.
And this nigga is
nothing. What kind of car he pulled up in though?
It ain't shit car. A grand damn nigga.
He could have took his whole paycheck and gave it to her. She could never have to worry about nothing. 2 out of 5 of your homeboys ain't gonna tell you everything they did.
3.5.
They're not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
This is where I fully disagree. No, I've seen. If he wasn't Flavor Flav, I understand. We watched 3 seasons of Flavor and Love. Cool.
We did.
I've seen niggas with not even what he had pull beautiful women for nothing. They went for his personality. They loved the fuck out of this nigga.
Or he
wasn't
huge as fuck.
So,
or every now and then.
Flavor Flav can be huge and you let him fuck?
No. That's not what Kirby's saying.
And we're not saying that it's the rule that it always happens. But it is the rule that men will date up in terms of look once they get money. They will date women that weren't tangible when they didn't have money. They just will.
If you weren't fucking with me when I was broke, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Look at Moneybag Yo and not getting on his baby mama because ain't nothing wrong with his baby mama, but his baby mama has a different look than Ari.
I don't even know what that nigga look like. Like
he look like Bart Simpson.
He do? Please pull him up.
Yeah, pull him up. Pull up Moneybag. Ladies and gentlemen, Moneybag Yo.
Yeah, and pull up his baby mama, and she's regular looking. I mean, not to take nothing from her.
There's Moneybag Mafia and there's Moneybag Yo. I guess the rapper.
The one with Gotti.
That's the rapper.
The rapper.
One signed to Gotti.
Yeah, who look like Bart. He look like Bart Simpson.
Yeah, right there. You see that?
Do the first one with the green hat.
Now let me see his baby mama.
But yeah, so a lot of times, but no, Marlon, a lot of times when women are dating ugly guys, he is a paymaster.
Moneybag?
No, that's not his first. That's not his first baby mama.
Right there with the prom looking picture.
Yeah, the prom looking. There you go. Okay. No, it don't laugh, but it's for real because that's his baby.
Okay, hey, I can't even laugh because they look like my baby mama. I can't even laugh.
She gonna put you. Are you on child support?
I put myself on child support.
Okay, because I was like, you gotta be on child support. You gotta be on child support. Talking about that look like his baby.
But that's my point.
We all got somebody in the catalog that looks like that.
Why y'all always get them? Why those be the ones that get pregnant?
It's always the first one though. Like you ain't gonna catch me nothing like that now. You ain't gonna do this. No, it's not gonna happen. Like you learn your lesson after a while.
Dudes be like, I only like bad bitches, and then you see they baby mamas, and it's like, oh, I thought you said
that was before the money though.
Yeah, definitely before the money. You got to judge me now by what I'm doing, and it's not gonna be nothing about
I'm
that.
glad he said that. Y'all heard what he said.
What he say?
You got to judge me now.
Judge me now. That was back then, before the money.
Before the money.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So I'm not gonna mess with I hate the way the hoes look like now, like with the little waist and the fucking Nicki Minaj bang.
They gonna buy the same body.
Yeah, they be buying
we transport them to and fro.
They learn how to make one body, and they done got the bag off of the one body. So you don't like women with the BBL bodies? Mm-mm. No. What don't you like about it?
Shit just looks fake to me.
But I will say this: a lot of a few of our flight attendant friends, they've been going to another doctor that's been getting them right, and they got, you can't even tell. They just look. They look regular. They look. I need
flaws. I need stretch marks. I need something
it's levels to stretch marks.
I'll take fupa, not too much fupa though. Not too much fupa. I need you
pull the tights over the fupa.
Yeah. I need something to let me know you was born a fucking woman, because it's dudes out here getting these surgeries too, and they look just like fucking women.
Because in Atlanta, you see a bad bitch, it'd be a whole dude.
True.
Exactly.
A whole
you can tell. I can tell by the shoulders and the hands. I'm like, you a nigga. That's not gonna happen.
Every time.
Hands.
What you be like?
No, I'm like, once they start talking, I'm like, that's the nigga, that's his homegirls, because they be egging him on, like, go girl, go. I'm like, that's a nigga. I know it is. Then I see the hands, like you can't do surgery on shoulders and hands like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch this. That's gonna be a new surgery.
Shoulders and hands.
Yeah, I got my shoulders reduced.
Golly.
Broad shoulders are a dead giveaway.
They can get that shaved.
Yeah.
Adam's apple. That's shaved.
Studs walk around with facial hair now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because they be taking
the hormones. The testosterone.
Yeah.
I mean, but remember when women back in the day had the natural shit, like the lunch ladies, they had the little you're like, that's real facial hair. And it's just,
but nah, studs be some of them don't be taking that. They just you know how they be like,
they get the
if you think something so much, like your body just started, like if a woman thinks she's pregnant, her body could start to go through those changes and
you
stuff.
You can think yourself into making yourself.
Oh, like
and
I'm a man.
So studs, some of them could think like they're men. Their voice will naturally just drop, and they'll have facial hair, and they don't be taking no hormones or nothing.
Because young MA is a motherfucking I'm like, yo, that is a nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah,
that's a nigga.
Yeah, she got hoes.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember when.
So she got hoes. So yeah, if you think I know a couple studs who not taking no hormones or nothing, but they talk like men, they look like dudes, don't have no breasts, nothing.
Some women be trying to turn, girls that ain't trying to be gay. Like I remember people wanted Dej Loaf to be gay so bad. I'm like, this bitch is not about this.
She had a whole girlfriend. She wasn't out.
I don't remember that.
Dej gay.
They trying to get Ari Lennox. They trying to get Ari Lennox to turn gay and all this shit.
I don't think Ari gay.
They trying to get a lot. They trying to recruit. And I'm like, nigga, leave these.
But dudes do the same thing too.
Shit. Niggas be like, hey, I want a girl with a girlfriend. I mean, cool.
No, but dudes, it's gay dudes who be like, I'm gonna get him.
I ain't never.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm out the loop.
It's Kirby's mind. Yeah, it didn't cross. He thinking, and I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I know what you're saying now. But that shit ain't gonna.
Nah, it be dudes like, I'm gonna get gay for pay. That's how they get these dudes. They be like, you behind on your rent. Gay for pay. Gay for pay. It's a lot of dudes out here gay for pay, even though I don't think
that's a thing. So
yeah.
I'm not knowing this.
Yeah. I gotta teach you something else. You ain't never heard about gay for pay?
Niggas, let me find out y'all getting on this Bang Bros fucking van.
Man, that's just regular gay, ain't it?
Welcome to Bang Bros. She's like, wait a minute.
Regular old gay. Gay for pay is regular old gay, right?
Yeah. That's what I would think.
I don't need money that bad. That's good.
But some do.
I'll rob a bank before that.
Some dudes be on their ass.
Hey, I'll be Cleo from Set It Off in the heartbeat.
And that wasn't
day after day.
That wasn't literal. Like some dudes really be on their ass, and then dudes. I don't know how gay dudes be getting all the money.
Though.
I don't know how gay dudes be getting all the money.
That come with crossing over to being gay. They automatically give you a $10,000 advance. It's like, yeah, we gonna move you to Buckhead. We gonna give you a little dog. and we gonna get you some little shorts. You gonna walk around Piedmont Park all day, and you just gonna be gay. These niggas don't work. They don't do shit. They got sugar daddies, I think.
Oh, that's gay for pay.
Yeah.
Kind of. No, these is gay dudes. These is gay dudes.
It's regular gay.
They give you a $10,000 advance. They have to, because these niggas got money.
It gotta be more than 10.
If you go to every part of Atlanta, this shit's dirty, all this shit. Go to Buckhead. They clean they fucking streets. These niggas is clean. Yeah. I'm like, you need to let them take over Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta will smell nice as fuck.
Yeah.
Let them take over.
So once a dude come by, he get an automatic $10,000 advance.
Yes, they do. They have to. It's $10,000 advance.
They be having money.
It's like army recruitment.
Boy,
you know you get $10,000 in a Mustang.
That's how niggas join the army. Niggas is sad right now. They about to stop selling Hellcats. Niggas, the army about to be empty. Nigga, it's about to be a wrap. Niggas ain't about to sign up no more. Like, y'all, what we get now? Prius? Oh, fuck that shit. We ain't doing none of that.
Dudes really do be going to the army for war for a Charger.
All army niggas look alike. They got the earrings. They get their little house with no upstairs or downstairs. Just be that flat ass house, and to be a Hellcat with rims sitting on the goddamn thing. It's the same thing. And they might get a dog, they might not.
He ain't lying.
Yeah.
But it's a house that nobody's gonna live in the rest of their life. It's always that starter house.
That starter house, yeah.
But they got either the Challenger or the Charger.
So it's a gay package once you come out.
Yeah, $10,000 advance.
In a Hellcat.
Yep. No, it's not a Hellcat.
That's too much muscle for them.
They drive. What do they drive?
What they do drive?
Like Fusions.
Hell, Lexus is the ones I know.
Those and Fusions. Yeah, and they don't even make Fusions no more. I'm like, y'all buying 2013 Fusions? Y'all got $10,000? Yeah. Y'all serious? They pay the car off though.
Because gay dudes they be having money, but gay for pay. That you ever heard of that? Gay for pay?
I heard the term gay for pay, but I'm like, I've never seen nobody or met nobody that said they did it. I mean, they're not gonna tell me.
They're not gonna tell
me. It's regular old gay. I mean, that's what it turns into. You can't once you cross for a dude.
Once you cross that threshold, it's pretty much
because that's a commitment. Like that is a commitment. That takes preparation. It takes intent.
Unless he a top, he could be a top. What if he just a top?
Preparation.
No, he a top. Usually the tops be gay for pay.
Still.
Yeah,
that's still a commitment, and like you
gotta. I mean, you could be a top, but it's like less gay than taking dick to an extent.
Yeah,
but because you the one doing the fuck, like you ain't bent over. What is Janet saying for color girl? What's that? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So you let another man bend you over. I'm not the one bending over. So you doing the bending over?
Yeah.
But I tell you that shit was so fucking...
that was Ghost, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
I'm not the one doing the bending over. So you the one bending over. Right. It was that.
Yeah,
so
man. Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing it, more power to you, brother. I'm not doing that shit. I'm good. It's crazy. Because the van is recognizable for the niggas that do watch Bang Bros. We know what the van look like. So when I see it, I'm like, nigga, them go to Bang Bro niggas right there.
Yeah, the van.
There's a van that pull up, be like, hey, come on in. And then they trick you. They'll put a bitch in there with you. Then they'll blindfold you.
Oh.
And then when they blindfold you, the bitch get out and they put a nigga in the thing with you.
Damn.
You're like, what the fuck? So the nigga sitting there like, he's sitting there like, yeah, suck that shit, bitch. And then they like, okay, take the blindfold off. And the nigga get mad as fuck. And then he storms off. And they're like, no, you already did half the job. You might as well come back. And then they give him the advance. He was like, all right, I can pretend like you. I'm like, y'all niggas.
Wow, that's what they be doing in the van. I gotta see one of those. That's what they
So my question is though. So if something like that happened, right, and you pull off the blindfold and you realize this dude, you storm off, there's no money that can bring you back. Does that count?
You can't tell the difference.
You should know it's a dude. You should know it's a dude.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so you say he's still gay. So if he blindfolded, and then he pull off the mask,
but if he go back,
if you go back,
if he don't go back, does he still keep his like street cred? Like
because he didn't know he was blindfolded.
You on camera, my nigga.
One time my dick I got head from a dude, but I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
I got the tape to prove it that I was blindfolded.
What did Tank say? He said you got one time to suck a dick.
It's gay if you do it 2 times, but one time it's not gay. I think that's kind of fair.
So does that mean all one night stands don't count?
What?
Like does that mean that all one night stands don't count?
If you didn't come, it don't count.
You didn't come.
Okay.
It don't count.
He said you got to suck 2 dicks to realize if you're not gay.
Because he was like, one time it might be some experimental.
But if you do it twice,
you win there.
No. So he's like, every man need to suck 2 dicks.
If you do it once,
but after once, you know, like, nah, that shit ain't for me. But if you go back, yeah, that's what he's saying. So he's saying if you wanted to go back to it,
I see that being true.
But let me say this: I do not have to be shot not one time to know that shit hurt.
Yeah,
exactly.
But some people be curious and they gotta get their
I'm
curiosity.
saying if you already thinking like I would like a dick in my mouth, you already on that spectrum.
Yeah.
I think it's the same for women.
It's the double standard.
Y'all on the spectrum just all day anyway. Y'all just on the spectrum.
Why women on the spectrum all day?
Because y'all could get away with doing stuff and it's not that. Just like the double standard for us, like being like, oh, y'all hoes if y'all do certain things that we do, but we gay for doing certain things that y'all do. We wouldn't even consider it gay. We'd just be like,
because most niggas think y'all gay anyway. So
that's what I'm saying. Y'all could do whatever y'all want, and it wouldn't be like, oh my god.
But it's crazy because not as many women are gay as y'all think. Like that's
fantasy. But
y'all can try it with no worries.
A lot of dudes are.
A lot more dudes are gay than
but
what
it's
we
men's
think.
family. Fantasy thinking that women are gay and.
But we see like what we see these girl strips and then we see y'all like showering shit together and y'all sleeping together, eating each other out. And y'all like
we sleep in the same.
But I see girls eating each other out. I'm like.
Yeah.
But they're like, no, we're not gay. We just like, she want to see what my head was like. I'm like, nigga, what? Niggas can't do this. Like, yeah, I'm seeing.
I was just seeing what, bro.
Yeah, Jay about to come over, nigga. We about to hoop, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and this nigga about to come suck my dick, and then I'm gonna just see. But after that, like, the nigga, we can go back to being friends. Yeah. Like, no, nigga, once you cross that threshold, like, nigga, like, that's it. Yeah. Like, y'all just like. Jump back and forth, nigga, on some crazy shit.
We're allowed to. We don't though. It's not.
Yeah.
Have you kissed a girl before?
I've absolutely had.
Okay, but remember when we was talking earlier about
and I don't.
But you don't consider yourself gay, right?
Because I quickly realized, and Kirby will tell you, I'm probably the.
I can't have that same story.
Yeah.
Like, especially with that confidence, like you said, have you kissed a dude before? Hell yeah!
Because I have.
What the fuck? Hell yeah! Nigga
had a beard and everything.
What are you talking about? Am I not a man?
Or a film?
Am I not a man?
Right.
Like,
Was it a film or a stud?
Film.
Okay.
Yeah, film. But I'm not like with me. You know how when you meet somebody, you meet a girl, you put her in the friend zone, or you meet, they automatic. All women just go in the friend zone to me because I'm not. I got a vagina. I haven't one. And I don't. Yeah, I'm just not. So for women, it's crazy because you're right. We can try it once and be like.
Y'all try it multiple. Y'all try it as many times as y'all want.
I'm not gay.
Every fucking day you can do it.
That's just my bestie. Yeah.
That's what y'all do. Bestie, that bestie shit. It's my bestie, We hold hands in the park, but we're not gay, We just,
Ooh, it's so fun. It's so fun. Raquel's not gay though. But yeah, that part is a double standard because people look at women like, oh, that's sexy, and they look at two dudes like, and it's unfortunate because I feel like that's the reason so many dudes are DL because they can't express that. They can't be like, yeah, I like dudes.
They can, but it comes with consequences and they're not ready for those consequences.
I mean, shit, what a time to be alive. Shit, you can do the shit now. I mean, because you protect it, nigga. Yeah. You can't say shit about Lil Nas X right now. I mean, I don't even believe that nigga really gay. He trolling.
He gay. He gave the devil a lap dance.
When I saw that, I'm like, you know what? If hell is like that, I ain't that scared of this nigga no more. I'm like, shit, why are we scared of this nigga? He just got a lap dance from a nigga.
Yeah, but girls could definitely do that.
Yes, y'all definitely can.
Guys, I've seen stuff because when I first moved to Atlanta, I've had pretty much all my roommates have been gay men. So I've seen some dudes come in the house who you would never expect,
Ones that don't look gay.
That don't.
Yeah.
Married, got baby mamas, multiple women, and be at the crib like.
Later.
Like, dope boys. Like, nigga, you got 3 felonies. Like.
Gold teeth, boy, all that shit. The niggas that don't, I seen niggas that don't look like this shit. I'm like,
dreads.
I'm like, you gay? You like, yeah.
Tatted up. Yeah. I've seen it all. So that's why I say 4 out of 5 men are gay.
I was giving y'all a 2 and leaving 3 possibles out there. She done went.
It depends where you're at.
I do 3.5.
Depends where you're at.
I do 3.5. It's not, and it's not an Atlanta thing only.
Yeah, it's not.
It's it's like it's everywhere.
It's major cities.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't keep y'all long. You know.
I mean, shit, I'm cool.
I had y'all out here like so. Any final thoughts? I like to end it off with a bang, not a literal bang, because this a. You ever had an orgy?
No, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah. I'm surprised you having a little freak nasty, like with like some elderly, like not elderly, but some aunties. I can see you having an auntie orgy.
With an auntie.
What college phase? What orgies?
I didn't have a college phase. I went to college, but I went to college online. I didn't really have that university experience. I don't like sharing shit, so I couldn't do the roommate thing. Period. Anyway, so it wasn't, it wasn't gonna happen. But I had an apartment.
Yeah. Okay, that was
I would. In my early college days, I was like literally juggling like probably 4 to 5 women, maybe.
So when you're on the road, you don't ever like...
No, because they know where I work at now. So
they know you work at, like when you go into a show, or
when I do a show, they know where to find me. So if I come back, if I post, hey, I'm coming back to the Improv, they're gonna assume they about to get second dibs or they about to be my girlfriend for the weekend type shit. That's not gonna happen.
You don't be having girlfriends for the weekend? Ain't that the point of like being? I thought most dudes too want to be in entertainment, like wanting the groupies.
That's annoying when it comes to comedy, because when you're an artist, a singer, a rapper, you can get rid of them. You got security. We don't have security.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't tell them, hey, don't let her in the building. If she pay for a ticket, they gonna fucking let her in.
Yeah, that's true.
So no, I'm too accessible when it comes to the comedy shit, and I don't like the shit where I eat at.
Yeah.
When I meet people, I don't tell them I'm a comic. I'm like, you just find that shit out. I'm Marlon that work for the water department. That's
it.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't do that groupie shit. That shit.
Yeah. You don't do groupies?
Nah, because when I actually show up with a girl I'm with, and your ass show up, she was like, who is this bitch that keeps staring at me?
You a thoughtful dude. I was gonna say, nigga, you a thoughtful nigga. You a thoughtful dude.
Guy.
That's my dog.
When I do get into a serious relationship, my last mission is to have her out here looking stupid. So I don't want to.
That's so sweet.
I don't want to have her, running into old jump offs. You're like, who is this bitch?
Yeah.
She's here every time we come to this Improv. I'm like, I'll be honest. I'm like, I used to fuck her.
Ooh, I got a last question. You want to go ahead and say something?
No.
So
yeah.
So do you guys have that one person that you always go back to, even if it's not relationship wise but sexually, or are you the type of person that once you cut a person off, like it's just dead?
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I dead them for the most part, but like we ain't gonna go back to what we was.
Yeah.
Like we can be cordial.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say friends. We can be cordial. We can have hee ha ha there, but after that, like.
Can you be friends with an ex? Like, cool.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
I can. Yeah, absolutely.
It takes a while. Like you gotta let me get over the feelings first.
Yeah.
And then.
Does it take you long to heal?
Depends how much how into you I was.
Yeah.
Depends. If I was 2 feet in, and it's gonna take me probably a couple years for real to get.
I heard that, like, this one guy told me, Rod told me this. He was like, if a guy's like in love, or he was like a person, period. He's like, say you date a person for 5 years, it's gonna take like half that time to get over that person. So 2.5 years. Yeah, I think that's a long time to me.
Took me a while to get over the bitch that hit me with a car. Took me a while.
Yeah. What's the longest it took for you to get over somebody? Yeah. See. That's a whole nother thing.
It took, I'm gonna say this, like my ex and I have been broken up. We broke up in 2017. Loved him tremendously. It's probably I'll just say it's the most I've ever loved a man, outside of my father or anything, my son. But I'm over what happened that broke us up. I'm over that part, but I don't think I'll ever get over the loss of that relationship. Not even just the romantic, because we're good friends now. We great friends, but
shit replays in your head.
We friends. Yeah, it's hard, especially when it's something that was good, to you.
It's a loss.
Things happen. It's a loss. Yeah, and you mourn it, and I probably won't ever not mourn it, but you do,
you find us. This could have been us.
Yeah. Especially when you planning stuff with somebody, and it's just like it really is like, because I was thinking about that like the other day. I was like, when you break up with somebody when the relationship ends, it really is almost like death. Like that's a loss. You have to grieve that. Sometimes you can't get out of bed and you're just like stuck. Like, damn. Cause you no longer have that person, even though like they're still living, like you no longer have that person like in the capacity that you want to have them.
Exactly. Right. So. And my ex is in a relationship now. They live together, they travel, they do things, and I'm happy for him. You know, I'm happy. But at first I was like,
could have been us.
You get to move on. Like you done moved on. I'm still out here.
Like, I'm still going through this shit.
Especially when you was the one who was done wrong.
Yeah, you did this. You did it. And so I went through that. And it took, oh my God, it took a while. It took a while for me to get past that because I'm happy now for him. Yeah. You know, because I know it would never be anything with us, it wouldn't work.
Right.
But I want him to be happy. I want him because I care about him that much. I want him to be happy. He's a good dude. And I want him to be able to share, you know, life with somebody that can be good to him. But you know.
It seemed like the person who gets done wrong and the person who does wrong move on.
They do. It's whoever cares the least in the relationship has the most power.
Yeah.
So right there, like you could tell, like whoever is hurting after that, that's the person. They were 9 times out of 10 they were innocent. Yeah. The person that's really, really hurting from a deep place. Yeah. It was like that. I mean, shit, nigga. Like I said, I got hit by a car, and I went home and turned on BET, and every movie that came on had somebody getting hit by a car. Holiday Heart. Holiday Heart. I got the bike Holiday, and then you saw the car pull up in slow motion. 5 Heartbeats when they killed Jimmy and hit the nigga with the truck. I'm like, yo, BET trolling me tonight, nigga, for real.
Wow.
And you watched them.
It was on your mind, so you put that in
his
the universe.
His ass is toxic though. He watched them.
I'm like, this is my favorite movie, but I'm like, I see what they feel now, nigga.
He's toxic.
So, man, you got hit by a car. I don't know the
bro. Like,
you been hit by a car?
No.
Oh.
Like something that you probably shouldn't like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite songs. Every time it comes on, I cannot help but dance. I got jumped to.
What song is it? What song is it?
It was Young Nola. I just don't give it.
Okay.
And every time it come on, I just.
Damn, so they was really stumping your. What part of the song?
I just don't give a fuck.
No, I won't.
We like, yeah, he definitely didn't give a fuck.
To me.
Oh my goodness.
So could you listen to that song after? Or?
Yeah.
He said that's his song.
Yeah.
That's my song.
But every time it goes,
it was. I mean, back then I used to dance, so it was a dance battle. And so
yeah.
I was mad that they weren't.
So it's
winning, and so they just like.
So it's similar to Drumline when they came and went and beat on another nigga drum. Yeah. And then that happened.
But just with dance.
Okay, so I keep coming up with questions. We're gonna end it soon.
No, it's good.
How do men discover they know how to dance?
We don't. We don't.
Because they can sit in the mirror like, I could fuck this shit up. Like, how do men know?
Hula hoop.
Right.
I mean, it's the niggas that know, like, they don't look awkward moving a certain way. It's niggas that are comfortable. No.
Because you did a little.
No, it's niggas that, like, they're not stiff. Like, you can, like, Chris Brown, you can look at this nigga tell he dance.
Yeah.
Because it's certain ways he moves. Like, if I move a certain way like that, they're like, nigga, you gay.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown can come up here with all this shit. And they're like, this nigga look good doing that shit. So, it's, you know.
Because I was always wondering, like, how do men know they know how to dance? Like, they just be in the mirror like, oh, shit.
I'll cut a nice two-step. But that's it. I'm not about to be crumping
but
in
it's
niggas'
some
face.
booty shaking niggas out here.
That's the Miami niggas.
It is Miami because I'm from Florida, so that's how they dance.
That's some 69 boys and Uncle Luke niggas.
They call it throwing dick because they really be.
They do.
They be throwing.
See, I will say things was different. Like when I first came to Atlanta, like my family's from the islands, so like
I hear.
Anyways,
what island?
My mother's Cuban, father's Haitian and Dominican.
You have like a kind of a island slur type thing. I hear it.
But did she? Oh, okay. We'll talk after the show. No, but you know, like foreign cultures and stuff like that, certain things aren't considered as like
not
here.
Not
so,
in the Caribbean.
But like when I first like came to like the Atlanta circuit and stuff, and I was like dancing in clubs. Sometimes me and my boys would do something called the treatment, and we would like be like, girls are always dancing on niggas all day. Hey, take a second, I got you. I'm gonna dance for you. Yeah. But then the more and more it happened, like people started to be like, you know how to move your hips a little much, and I'm like,
That's what we
do.
That's
not
them Jamaicans and them Caribbeans.
Oh, okay.
Jamaicans be jumping off houses. Yeah, like, videos, niggas jump like the Dudley Boys.
And
these
don't
niggas
be hurting themselves.
Sables.
Like, how you jump from this 4-story building,
titanium hips,
and land directly between her legs, and then vibrates.
Niggas my size picking up bitches is 500 pounds and literally carrying them around. I'm like, nigga, how?
Been waiting all their life to do that.
Yeah.
But here's one thing I do want to say. I want to talk about. Y'all just sitting here and you never mentioned why you got Boosie noodles sitting. Oh, not sponsored.
Can we not show it?
I mean, it's your show.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
It's not sponsored.
It's not sponsored though. So Raquel bought us a treat, some wrap snaps.
But I love them because I love them, so we can get them sponsored.
Yeah,
I mean,
wrap snacks.
I love the Boosie flavor, Louisiana
Boosie Boo
chicken.
Nah, I've never ate a bag of wrap snacks. I don't know what they taste like. I don't know what they look like. Yeah. But I didn't know they had noodles too. I didn't know them. They're strong. They strong.
Let me smell them.
And I don't eat noodles like that, so it's.
Don't either. But when we be on them planes, we be hungry.
From me to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Raquel.
Eat them after you've drank a lot of alcohol.
After I drink a lot of alcohol?
It's like Waffle House.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that Boosie shit.
It's that Boosie Boo.
Because Boosie, I did it before they rolled the cameras, but I swear, like, Boosie's so toxic. Once you open this shit, all you hear is faggot. Don't cut that main dick off, man. Dwayne Wade. You bitch ass niggas about to go in the trash. Hey, nigga, put your pussy lips on camera. I give you $1,000.
I gotta pee.
And he on there like, yeah, I said it. Set it off in this motherfucker.
And
set it off in this motherfucker.
Wrap snacks.
Wrap snacks.
It ain't my motherfucking fault. Yeah, this is with the chip.
Oh, that's funny.
They expanded.
He said as soon as you open them, they say what?
Faggot. Don't put your lips on this. It's for bitches.
Oh, shit.
You niggas gotta eat me with a fork.
Oh, shit.
Better not slurp.
Don't you slurp this. Lil Nas X, you banned from eating my product.
Imagine him buying just a whole bunch
God. Oh, God.
Don't sell this in Atlanta. These niggas can't eat me.
Because nobody knows these exist. But thanks to me,
what other rappers did they have on there when you saw it? It's just
they got E40 got
E40.
He got some noodles?
Beef.
E40 raps like somebody's tickling him in the booth. Let me stop because niggas shoot over E40.
They love him.
They shoot over E40. Let me stop.
They love E40.
I'm sitting here.
You go hipping in the hippopotamus.
That's how he sounds. He's like he being tickled. But they love him. They love him. Who else needs some rap snacks, y'all?
Bow Wow, you open it up, it just be Vienna sausage. You like Bow Wow challenge. You're like, nigga, this supposed to be noodles. Why the fuck you lying?
Gucci Man needs some.
Gucci Man needs.
They so good, make you push a bitch out the car.
You gotta have with a side of lemonade.
Yeah, side of lemonade.
But he didn't say lemonade right. Then he said lemonade. You can't spell it right. Lemonade. I'm like, did this nigga just say lemonade?
that under.
He got thick tongue.
His tongue's too big for his mouth. Lemonade. I'm like, this nigga did not. And they spelled it right. I'm like, nah, you can't spell this one right. You gotta.
Nigga said lemonade.
It's either or, right. It's either or, like
lemonade.
Ooh,
Drake. Drake is like.
They should have.
They got to be real spicy because they're gonna make you cry.
Yeah, you gotta cry.
You gotta cry with Drake noodles.
Drake get beat up in clubs.
Ghost peppers.
Yeah, Drake get beat up in clubs to show bitches his aggressive side. That's how sensitive he
Ghost
is.
pepper.
Yeah, Drake had.
He folds his clothes before sex. That's Drake.
Then got a whole heart in his head. Yeah, y'all crazy,
That's
man.
Funny.
Y'all crazy, but yeah, the rap snacks.
Rap snacks, noodles, the noodles. It says Icon Ramen Noodles.
Yeah.
He's definitely
the
an
Louisiana
icon.
hot and spicy chicken. That's Boosie.
That's Boosie Boo. Boosable.
Shout out to all the rappers from Louisiana.
Man.
Appreciate y'all.
So what y'all got going? Shout out your podcast, Marlon. What you got going on?
Oh yeah, I still do the podcast. I slacked off because people are working again. So I have a 90s R&B podcast where I interview R&B artists from the 90s. I've had Troop, Shy, members of Drew Hill, After 7. I've literally had City High, had people on there.
What would you do if you
I know, right? They asked a lot of questions in that song.
Dancing to that.
Yeah,
I know that depressing ass song.
That was a dance song.
Crying all alone on the bedroom floor
because he's hungry. And then we in the club like,
And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a little bit of money.
Because his dad is gone.
Somewhere smoking rock now.
Niggas is in there like, so for you, it's just a good time. For me,
but for me,
what I call
we was dancing to City High.
What? Just dancing.
And then they changed it. What would you do? Get up off my feet and let go of every...
We was dancing.
That was the shit though.
Song.
But I do have a podcast still. I'm actually touring with most of those acts now, so I'm on the road with Shy and Genuine and a couple other people, Donnell Jones, Jade, etc. Besides me doing regular stand-up. So y'all can follow the podcast at Love to Laugh Podcast and my personal page, Marlon Comedy. Still doing shows here and there, you know.
Hey, don't downplay it as regular. Not everybody get on stage and do some stand-up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so,
I know.
Shout yourself out properly, man.
You
out there doing some stand-up.
Look unbothered, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, you doing your thing.
I'm a whole introvert out here, but I'll get on stage for pay. So I'm not gay for pay, but I'm gay for stage.
Yeah, wait, hold on. You said that too fast. I know, right? I'm
not gay for pay, but I'm gay for stage. I'll take that. I'll get paid to go on stage.
Yeah.
It's pay for stage.
Gay for paid.
Stage for
paid. I just heard gay for pay. Yeah, it just went back to gay for pay.
It's a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister.
A tongue twister?
It's a tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
Yeah.
Is it lemonade?
Lemonade. Lemonade. So I'm on stage for the money.
Yeah.
I'm not sucking dick for money. Different. That's Bang Bros. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I know they give a $10,000 advance, but I'm good on that because that $10,000 is $1 now in this day and age.
Man, for real.
Joe Biden.
10,000 be gone.
No, there's no price. No.
What? I
know, because I was gonna ask.
No, I said $10,000 is $1 now, so that really don't mean nothing. So it's not worth it.
So a million of them doing it because they just want to do it.
A million of them?
No.
Yeah.
No. Like for the simple fact that's not who I am, and like my dad, like he thought I was gay before I had a baby. This nigga was happy. He was like, "Oh, this nigga out here getting pussy."
So many gay dudes with babies.
Yeah,
but part. Like that right there, like my dad was
he knew you was out here having sex. He knew you was getting
some. Pussy out here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's like, man, this
your mustache. What do y'all call it? Your beard.
Oh,
I heard something. What does that mean?
A beard is a woman, a gay man or a bisexual who doesn't want to be out. He dates a woman as a disguise. Like that makes him look more masculine. So a lot of times,
he got a girl.
He got a girl. Yeah,
really?
Nah, that's his beard.
She just his cover up.
So they call him the beard.
She his cover. Just like people
James
think.
Harden.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So we really don't know what this nigga look like, but he can't live up to hide his ugliness because I know he ugly with the beard.
Yeah, he man for real.
He ugly with the beard.
Like Gail, they say Gail is Oprah's whatever because Stedman is like a decoy. King. Yeah, Gail and Oprah.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Every time I hear Gail's name, I just hear Robert.
Y'all killing me with it. But yeah, Oprah gotta be. Yeah. Gotta be. But yeah, so when men have beards, those are women who
somebody eating Oprah out, and it gotta be Gail. Gotta be because they too close. Or it's Tyler Perry.
Hell no. Ooh. No, come on now. Tyler is...
Who eating Tyler out?
That's what I was gonna say. Oprah might be eating Tyler.
Oh.
Who eating Tyler out? And Tyler doing the Medea voice while he getting that out. Come on, to the left now. Come on. Put your face down there. Come on now. What is you doing? What the hell is you doing? Cara. Put your face between my legs. Come on now.
We finna be blackballed. We trying to be in this industry. We finna be blackballed as fuck. So we got to make our own movies now.
Everybody
Thanks, Marlon.
Who ain't yet?
Sorry.
We're blackballed. No,
she didn't want to say he was getting eat out. I didn't say nothing. I gave him.
We are blackballed.
I eat Oprah.
No, we not.
I eat Oprah. Pussy.
Yeah, Oprah.
I would eat Oprah. Pussy.
Oprah got so much money, but why she always want to be a slave in every movie?
Because she got a slave face.
Oh shit. You'll eat her out though?
You would?
I eat out.
You eat, yeah, Oprah billionaire. Yeah.
Shit tastes like dollars.
Yeah. Would you
no.
Rick Ross? Not Oprah.
Oh, Rick Ross? Rick Ross?
Yeah.
For how much?
10,000.
No.
Cause that's like $1.
Oh, I seen him in person. I'm sorry, Ricky Ross. You look nice. Oh no, he not attractive. He look like somebody grandma.
So you saying ugly niggas like
not for 10,000.
So you saying ugly niggas like don't have attractive body parts?
Yeah, but I don't want his for 10,000.
I know butterfaces that got banging ass bodies.
Yeah, but you have to get to the point. Like I'm a woman, I got to get to the point where your penis might be attractive because automatically all penises are ew. Yeah. That's why we don't like random dick pics. But why do men always want random vagina pics then?
I don't really care to see your vagina. Like if
I'm not just that pretty. I think. No.
I mean, I don't
really care to see your vagina as long as I'm about to get it.
It's complicated.
Penises are nice looking to me.
They are,
but I don't want to see it. I don't want to see random penis. Like, I don't, because I have to have a connection with you for that to be sexy to me. Otherwise, it's ugh.
It's people who done send me random. I remember this guy sent me a dick pic, and he was like, I was like, why you send that to me? He was like, well, good morning to you too.
The fuck? Like that's what we do.
You respond to my dick pic first, and then you ask.
Well, good morning to you too. This dude sent me his penis.
Fellas, word of advice: do not send a dick pic with your face in it. Yeah, just don't do that because like you caught now. Like, and why
y'all always putting that shit next to air freshener cans?
We gotta show you how big it is.
And lotion bottles.
Gotta show you how big it is.
Something to compare it.
Like I usually just use the Comcast remote. Yeah,
that's why I said remote.
Yeah, the Comcast remote, like that, like the shit. Yeah,
okay.
That's the Comcast remote work.
I get to the power button.
What you usually use?
You have before though. Yeah, everybody has before.
They've never been unsolicited.
Yeah, like you have to ask for one. Then I'm gonna send you one that I took like 6 years ago.
If you send it you send it old dick. Well, I guess it ain't
changed.
It
ain't changed. Yeah. So I mean, they do the same shit.
This is like, you know how you said like some people be self-incriminizing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like sending the evidence to your crime before, like sending an unsolicited dick pic is like.
Mm-hmm. That is a crime.
Here's the trouble. Like
that,
you didn't even ask for it. Like it's weird.
It's weird.
You were like, that's not me. They're like, all right, put your pants down.
It's weird.
This is how you want to get started. That's your thing.
You know what I'm mad about? When Snapchat told us that them pictures and videos disappeared after 24 hours, and they talking about here are your memories.
That's where everybody go cheat at.
Why did you?
Because you said it disappeared.
Yeah, and they talking about this what you was doing 5 years ago.
They do save your shit.
You told me this disappeared because I
went and thoroughly deleted everything in my Snapchat.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we didn't even talk about that much, and I'm gonna leave it alone out of respect for old girl. But I'm just looking at the difference between her and Ari, and it's all boiled down to money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you mean? How does
honestly,
his access?
Honestly, I think his baby mama got better pussy probably than Ari.
Oh, I'm
pussy you
sure.
ain't supposed to fuck got.
I'm sure, but that's not just no baby mama picture. That's prime. So that's before kids.
So let me
I think it's circumstantial and money.
Ugly people do have like good sex.
Bomb ass sex. People you ain't supposed to be fucking got bomb ass.
That part right there. That part right there.
But okay, so what's the difference?
We ain't supposed to be fucking.
The part. Never mind. Dang it.
Yeah,
shut
also,
up.
We ain't supposed to be fucking versus.
You use all the tools that you have at your disposal. You know what I'm saying? If you ugly, you might have hella game because you're used to. You know, you're not pulling them just off your face piece, right? Then also if you have a lot of money, they may use their money because that's one of the tools that they have. But I don't think the money is the only reason that they're able to pull
coming from a woman. I'm gonna tell you, coming from a woman,
I've seen some hideous looking men that pull bad bitches, but they know how to talk. Like they can talk.
Yeah, some dudes that can talk, and then you see
and
me
they have no money,
and they don't have much money.
Broke.
Not a lot.
And I've seen it.
It's exceptions. It's not. That's not how it always
that. And
goes.
if you see me with a bitch that's not cute, that's target practice. This just means that's it. I'm practicing my moves.
Yeah.
I mean, just like look right now, if you go out of town or something like that, and you trying to rent Airbnb, you want it to look nice, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Once you have money to get a better thing, you may go temporarily live in it. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you come back home.
That's fine.
So they might spend money on some like bad bitches just because, but they might not be keeping them.
Right, but we don't do that and come home and be like, and yeah, they do. They have kids with them, babies with them. They put them up in the. But we don't come home.
So they just, oh shit, what
y'all
happened?
Are agreeing with what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like you agreeing with what I'm saying. Yes, that's absolutely what happens.
Yeah.
But my thing with it is that men who are broke and can't afford it be so mad at it. They gold diggers. But as soon as they can't afford it, then they go get them.
Still a gold digger, man.
I mean,
but you actively pursuing it.
But I know I'm not gonna do it. But still,
like for instance,
they own. They what is it called? Rent to own. Yeah, they rent to own. Like that's what they do.
But
and then it's like, you know, she done had 4-5 industry dudes, and then you still like, oh, my turn. And wife her, they be girlfriends with these girls who done been.
There are stakes, like, because I don't know if y'all know who Mr. Beast is, but he's a YouTuber. He like give away millions and shit all day, every day. But anyways, there are stakes that cost like, let's say, $100,000 for this one steak. Okay. And you might be like, you might be like, God damn, I would never. Then you fuck around and get $1 billion, and you're like, I'm gonna go try that steak. I still think it's more expensive than it should be, and I wouldn't recommend it. But that becomes
your palate. But that becomes their palate.
I just want to taste it. I just want to see what it's like.
But that becomes their palate once they get that money. That's what they want.
And they didn't have a bunch of negative stuff to say about the steak just because they couldn't afford to buy one.
Yeah,
they didn't. Yeah, but they wasn't like they'd be like, right,
how it come from,
right, but they wasn't like, oh, raggedy that steak is disgusting.
Yeah,
the steak is disgusting. Yeah,
because like we said, a lot of men can't wait to become tricks. Once they get money, they want to go after that girl who,
but they get mad because they can't.
If I make it big and all that shit, you still gonna see me at Waffle House.
Just like
you
big
still
fat
gonna see
women.
me. What about
we talking about women.
I know that still. I'm gonna be humble. Like I'm gonna do the same shit I do now.
Right.
You gonna do the same shit, but are you gonna do the same people?
Yeah.
The same caliber.
I'm
women?
set with how I'm gonna be the rest of my life. I'm good. My mentality, all that shit. I swear to God.
I don't believe that.
You will never see me with one of these little bad baby looking bitches ever. You would never see me that.
But she may not be like that typical how those girls are with the BBLs and stuff, but she gonna be
mentality wise too. I'm not fucking with it.
Do you clown bad bitches right now?
Do I clown them?
Yeah.
I clown them, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then he's your target audience. That's right there.
I clown them, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's safe. Like, I'm gonna clown you and I'm not gonna fuck you. Like, you can come after me all you want to, but I'm like, yo, we are not compatible. I'll tell you that right now.
But you gonna hit it.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No. I'm really not. I'm like, what's the first lyric off Forever My Lady? If you can't do some shit like that.
Baby.
I mean that.
Oh, cause he
I'm the R&B
auntie
dude.
chaser.
Yeah, so I'm like, that right there stimulates.
You ain't gonna get you a fine auntie?
I mean, shit.
He got one, got him a baby.
Yeah.
She ain't no auntie, nigga.
What is she now?
No comment. Don't say anything else, sir.
Yeah, we ain't finna get that child support raise.
I put myself on.
He look like I know.
I put myself on child support. I'm safe.
Don't touch your dick off, man.
Hey, yo, Boosie talking to you, but why?
Don't touch your dick off, man.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah,
put your pussy lips on live.
Shut your pussy lips up. You talking too much.
See, I'm glad somebody else doing it because this is what I come and do. I used to get to talking too much and I leave and be like,
no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, y'all can run this shit back all you want to, but like I literally I'm stuck in my ways. Like I am an auntie chaser.
Until
he's owning it though. He's an auntie chaser and he's owning it.
But it's not a preference. Like I'm 30. I won't mess with a woman that's like under 26 because like there's just nothing we have in common. Like you doing different shit. You clubbing, you getting sections, you buying bottles. That's not me. Never was.
Yeah.
Do aunties got better poom than younger girls?
They are more responsible with it.
Okay.
Way more responsible with it. So and they know how to leave you alone.
Okay.
When I'm gone,
just leave me the hell alone.
That's all I want to be. Just leave me alone. Like
okay.
Do you want to be married?
Ooh, I have my days where I do, have my days where I don't.
Okay.
You know, that's just the thought. So right now, the thought of me being with somebody forever just fucking baffles me because for the simple fact I haven't been in a relationship over 3 years.
Yeah.
like longer than 3 years. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
To see all these people celebrating 54 years of marriage, I'm like, how, nigga?
That's a long time.
You had to fuck off. You had to.
All right. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, Raquel, any closing words, final closing words for you?
No, with that.
3.5.
Yeah. No, 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. I'm good. I'll be married one day, and I'll leave it at that.
Especially with that Gawk 3000 shit.
Gawk 3000.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about that. Yeah. Right? No, we're not talking about me.
We being good. We
you
being
getting your
good.
Jill Scott on?
Raquel _
Make sure y'all follow.
Don't let them distract you, sis.
What's your Instagram? Go ahead and get your Instagram.
Oh yeah. If you don't know,
now you know.
Raquel _ 4 real.
Mm-hmm. And I am Kirby, your host. That's KIRBY _ comedy. Thank you guys for tuning in to Ahead of the Curve podcast. I swear, when I first started this podcast, it was supposed to be motivational and, talk about like, I don't know. But it just turned this way from episode 1 because of you.
Who you invited?
Like I invited you in this podcast.
Why you invite me? We sleep in the same bedroom and talk about it. You know how my mind works.
Yeah, we used to be bunk bed mates, but not in the same bed. What?
We could say that.
What?
Even just that description.
What?
Oh.
It was innocent. We shared.
We shared a room.
We shared a room.
Our beds were right next to each other.
Yeah, we wasn't in the same bed with each other.
Yeah,
we stayed in the room.
The only other like dudes that like men would sleep close to are our cousins at our grandma's house on the floor.
When we stayed in Jamaica, all 3 of us slept in the same bed. We slept in the king size bed for 6 days.
We did, and we had fun.
We did.
We had fun. I was at the bottom. I was at the foot.
Oh yeah, Kirby slept at the foot. Yeah, you
Why
did,
you choose
Kirby.
the foot of the bed?
You know what's weird? I sleep at the foot of the bed.
Cause me and Bree got big booties.
Yeah.
Sound like heaven.
And she was like, I don't want.
Yeah.
That's heaven.
Big booty.
You don't want to deal with big booty?
Not
too right. They the homies. And if they wasn't the homies, I'd be right up there.
Yeah, not ours. Like,
these my sisters. But yeah. If it wasn't them, I would have been right up there at the head.
For you, Kirby.
Getting some head.
All right. And that's it.
But that's it. That's it, y'all. Ahead of the Curve podcast.
It was nice meeting you, Marlon.
It's nice meeting you too.
To meet you.
Thank you for coming, again. Marlon.
You definitely see me again.
All right.
Okay. Marlon, stop.
Huh?